Write a little note on your toes, don't forget to dot the I. Write a little note on your toes, don't forget to dot the I. Write a little note on your toes, don't forget to dot the I. Look at what you wrote, goodness knows, it's easy as pie.
That's some high quality content.
You're on fire. Literally on fire. Awesome.
That dance gets 2 snaps.
Oh god, he's really good, Jerry. Hot diggity dog. Get that shit out of here. That's it? I was muted. Holy shit, I didn't know that. It's midnight chat. Like I didn't time it right. I did not time it right this time. Goddamn. Fucked up. Hey, who cares? How you doing, Anthony? Why are you still dancing for?
Take you back to the best.
What?
To
No,
play
don't
the
do that.
shitty
I'm not
game.
gonna get flagged because of you. Well, then, can I ask you something? Have you been watching a lot of Cinematic?
I've been watching a lot of Angry Video Game Nerd, and I don't know why.
It's okay. Yeah, no,
You have a lot of free time on your hands? That's what I'm guessing.
No, just no.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Damn, Nick, I like what you do in my light. It looks like I got Jesus hanging out of my bathroom.
I know, man. Jesus. Yeah. Okay, I guess no one caught that pun, so it's not a bad pun since no one actually caught it. So I'm good. Yeah.
Bad puns are bad puns just because they're puns alone. Remember that.
I wanted to sing a religious song, but I know if I started singing it. No, yeah, exactly. I would have started singing Boys to Men. So I was just like, that's wrong. So
it might as well be. I can imagine Voice of Men doing a concert inside of a church. That would be awesome.
Loving you is all that I want to do.
Jesus.
I don't want to do anything else. Yeah, if anybody knows that song. If anybody knows that.
Just eating a burger over here.
That's our professional girl, Allie girl. How you doing?
Allie is awesome. Where's it from, by the way? Is it from an actually good place?
#5Guys.
Nah.
#5Guys.
I like to say
Now,
Five Guys.
If you go to the Five Guys menu and you put the promo code MCA, you will not get shit. Remember that.
Yeah, man.
You will get a weird face on the Five Guy employee.
Yeah, you really would.
But people, welcome to the MCA. It is Saturday. It is that time. It is time to attack the chat as we always do on Saturday. Ding! No, but I'm just glad that everybody can join us and stuff like that. I'm actually surprised I'm here because fucking sore throat. So if I die in the middle of the show, just make sure that the show keeps going. It's gonna be fun.
And share it amongst a lot of your friends so everyone can see it. I'm gonna be one of the CNN news stories.
Dude, I'm actually hoping you died. I got shirts on you right now, man. I'll make some money.
Like Anthony Wilson Jr. passes out during podcasts. We'll be right back with you at 11.
You usually won't say a name. It'll be like crazy nerdy black guy dies middle of podcast.
Yeah,
crazy
co-host
dump
on his
his ass on his face.
Black guy charged with arson with his microwave passes out during podcast. But people, like I said, welcome again. And before we get things started, I just wanted to tell you guys about something. And we actually have a very special occasion. Aside from everybody being fucking sick and shit like that, it's actually GANJA Guru's birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Hi, everybody. I'm old as fuck now. 23.
Oh, 23. Yeah, that's not loud. Once you get to like 26 and you haven't done shit with your life, then you should start feeling bad. Kind of like me.
You're like, GANJA, like when you get 24, your life is over. No more happiness. No more fun times.
No more happy meals.
Yeah, no more
drugs.
No more drugs. You just it's all about taxes. It's all about paying your bills on time. It's all about equity.
On taxes, man. I've been getting audits since the age of 2. That shit has been started since I was young.
It's all about those great things. You gotta learn about equity now. But you know what? I gave you a good present for your birthday. I let you educate me on communism, so I hope you like that, buddy.
I enjoyed it. It was very fun just to see your face the whole time, just suffering, watching documentary after documentary, and then philosophy after philosophy. I'm so glad you did that for me. I got you next to your birthday.
Holy shit! Special. Yeah, he's a good friend. I would never do that for you, GANJA. Never.
No, I was curious.
I seriously thought Anthony was dead from this.
No. Like I went in wearing the American flag. By the time we was done, I was wearing all red. Like it was fucking insane.
He had a blue shirt on. Somehow it just came like dark tan red, and he just was making salutes like this afterwards.
But people besides GANJA's birthday, give him a birthday shout outs. And you guys already did on his Facebook page. But also,
can I do give a shout out? Because most of the people that gave me shout outs on my Facebook page are actually in the chat right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So all you guys in the chat and also through my Facebook, those lurkers, thank you guys for giving me a happy birthday. I appreciate it. Taking your time out the day to actually go to Facebook, lay down a comment, even though it's a simple HBD. I appreciate it because ain't nobody got to do that for you, especially when you turn like 18. Your birthday's not really that special until you're 30.
Exactly. And even then, it just becomes depressing. Like, it's special for a bad reason. It's like, oh my god, this might be his last one. So let's.
I'm old as fuck.
No, but other aside from that big major importance, you guys that actually gives a fuck actually gets to choose the next theme for anime night, because I think we actually did it was actually really successful. I thought nobody gave a shit when I posted on Facebook, but a lot of people came through and we had a really good lineup and stuff like that. So that was actually pretty good. Like everybody that came, I thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, as you can see on the straw polls, you can actually vote on the next theme for MCA Anime Nights, which we got Slice of Life / Romance. Since it's going to be the next time we do that, it's going to be like on February 8th, which is near Valentine's Day, around that time. So I thought it would be perfect. And we got Time Travel. We got Fan Choice again, and we can do that again. Or I actually have a Ruby Marathon, red, white, blue, and yellow, that anime that Montiel made on Rooster Teeth. So we can actually do a marathon.
If you guys do Ruby, I would love to go on there and maybe we can play. If anyone has a game, I don't know if it's multiplayer, but the Ruby video game on Steam.
Oh, the Ruby! That game is not that good.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Nice has been trying to get me to play it for a while, and he goes, "Hey, he's like, how's the controllers?" He's like, "Nah, never mind."
Yeah, it's really not that good. It's really not that good. They got to do a lot of things before that shit is actually playable. But regardless of the video game, maybe you want to watch the anime, and that could actually be a fun time. So people vote on that. That'd actually be cool.
You know, let's see the results. I'll keep coming back to this or whatever, but yeah, so far, damn.
Damn.
We're already gonna start a fight. Time travel versus slice of life.
That would be so boss.
What you say?
I'll join if we do slice of life.
Oh, shit.
Fucking stuff in the ballot box.
Hey, now you got this.
Hey, look at Allie. Allie already made someone do it.
Damn it.
This is about to change like a motherfucker. Now people heard it here first. Allie will join the anime nights for the first time if we do slice of life. Hey, just putting that out there, folks. Just putting that out there. No,
Oh, shit. And Ruby, there we go. See, I would join if you guys do Ruby. I will actually come in if you pick Ruby.
Somehow Ruby just lost a vote. Damn.
Fuck you.
a lot of results. No, but people, aside from that, it's actually time to get inside. Time to actually attack that chat. But before we do that, Nick, tell them about that YouTube channel.
Oh, the YouTube channel. Yeah. No, the YouTube channel, man. Actually, we got to 228 subscribers. That's thanks to you guys. Every time we do something good or have some kind of success, it's because of y'all. Because it's a midnight chat attack. It's not the Anthony, Nick Diaz, Ganja, Ali, Poo Poo Farts, whatever the fuck. But yeah, people. Midweek Chat Attack. That's my favorite show. You guys know this. I love the midweek. So definitely check that out. We just talked about Resident Evil 7 recently. Oh, what's up?
Nick, tell them what we're doing tomorrow since you talk about that YouTube page.
Oh, yeah. It's the ringside hangout.
Every Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Friday.
And sometimes on Sunday, like tomorrow. Where is that shit? There it is. Yeah, people
It's basically like every day.
Damn near. Like, it's getting to a point, man. She's right. This is going to be a wrestling channel. No, but, yeah, guys, tomorrow night is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Everyone knows about the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. It's one of the biggest things all year, and we're going to – I think Ruthless is going to be on there, too. I want a lot of people in here. I don't want just the host. I want many, many people to come in and just nerd the fuck out. And if you don't like
wrestling – I'm going to be there, man. I can't wait for the Royal Rumble. That's my favorite parts of wrestling back in the old days.
Yeah, man, it's cool. And that's the thing, too. Like, we're totally – me and Anthony and Trey, we're totally cool with you guys coming in if you don't even like wrestling. Just come in and just be like, hey, I fucking hate this shit. And this is the reason why. And it's fucking fake. And the whole thing –
Just shit on it the entire time. Like, what the fuck you guys watch the shit and just leave?
Yeah, well, don't leave, though. Come in. Don't be an asshole either. But, like, if you guys come in, though, seriously, and you guys don't like it, I mean, hey, like, I don't like nerdy shit, but it's God's starting to sell me on this shit. Like, even the anime night thing. I mean, Anthony, when you get so many people talking about the anime night on Facebook and everything, it makes me want to join this shit. It's pretty cool. So
especially when we got motherfuckers passing out on camera. That's the best part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, JP actually fell asleep.
Dejan, too. Dejan has done it on the after hours.
Oh, yeah, he's always done it. But, yeah, no, you should actually join, Nick. It's actually a fun time. And the animes that we have, you probably would actually enjoy, other than everybody had picked on JP for picking Sergeant Frog. They was like,
dude,
what the fuck
the worst anime, but I'm not gonna start.
No, but people, with that said, though, yeah, the Midnight Chat Attack, I mean, there's stuff that's not even on the YouTube channel. If you just get in touch with us, message us, keep in contact, we do a lot of things that are not recorded, just like Anime Night and wrestling, etc.
Exactly. And people, talking about the Midnight Chat Attack, y'all don't care about the fucking YouTube channel watching videos. Y'all actually want to interact with us. Y'all actually want to get inside
How the fuck do they do that, though?
Let me tell them. You're going to look on the left.
God damn it!
I'm sorry. Look on the left side of your screen. You're going to see an oval shape. It's going to be blinking red and yellow, red and yellow. You click that oval shape. It opens up. You see a Google Hangouts link. You click that link. You hop inside the call, and a very Black Tiger type of man.
Oh.
But before you can join us in our Black Panther revolution, Black Tiger, I fucked that all up. I'm too used to watching those videos from earlier, Anthony. Anyways, motherfuckers, we got the rules that we were trying to enforce so heavily here to get a good show going. For example, rule number 1, folks, newcomers, join the call first. We're all about community. That includes bringing the new people on. We like to see those new fresh faces and those new fresh smells. Just bring them on to us. Rule number 2, do not talk over each other. It's just plainly rude, and it ruins audio and video quality later on for people who want to watch the show later. Rule number 3, please no nudity. Come on. Rule number 4, don't give anyone else the link. We have a planned out show like Disney, and we'll know who's going to get on the ride next. Don't give anyone else tickets, motherfucker. Don't override us. Rule number 5, read the rules, and Allie.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. And wait, hold on. I know you said this already, but let me just do it for me, because sometimes there's a little bit more power in my voice. No offense to
Throw some balls in there.
Yeah, number 4, don't give anyone the fucking link.
You know what? And since you're on that, because we actually get really, really bad. And I know, like, even some of the hosts actually get bad with this too, but we really have to just emphasize this a little bit more. But you can go back and you see Rule 2. don't talk over each other. Just please, people, just please, just try to reason with me. Just listen to me, man. Just don't talk over each other. Somebody's like talking, they're trying to finish their point. Wait till they're finished, and then you get your point in. Because like everybody talking, we can't hear everybody's point at one time. We don't have superpowers.
And
so
I know that there's
please.
a fear that we'll skip you or we won't get your opinion and everything. Yeah. Just remind me, like, you know, just don't be an asshole about it. But like, you know, if you just remind me, you know, we'll it's not a big deal just to ask your opinion, because I want everybody's opinion too. I mean, it helps the show when you guys express yourselves. So I mean,
and we actually give y'all like heads up to. We be like, if nobody else has an opinion, we about to move on or something like that. And sometimes Adrian or Alan, when he gets on, he be like, oh, I actually have one. But it's like you could do it in a like non-dickish manner. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, exactly.
just a heads up, folks.
Yeah, but with that said, let's get this shit on the road, Anthony.
Fiesta!
Oh, hey guys, one more thing. Wear headphones.
Oh, wear headphones, yeah.
Echo in the show.
But what kind of headphones, Allie?
Anthony's ghetto.
Yeah.
Ones over there.
Oh, Anthony's headphones with the tape.
The ones that taped together.
You can too get Anthony's headphones for $5.99 if you donate to our Patreon page.
Like I signed this shit and I put it up on some kind of like Kickstarter. You want these headphones? I'll sign them and everything. No, for context, I actually fell out my chair during the live show and
big surprise.
Yeah, I know, right? Like this chair, I gotta nigga rig this shit. But,
oh,
you know, like,
it's Jimmy around.
I know. No, I know, but no, we already got people in the call. Like you see, they're only following the rules. We got Julian and Marcus. Well, Marcus walked away, so yeah, fuck that guy.
Marcus was interrupt people, so he was like, "Man, fuck it, I'll get a soda while they talk."
He was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out. I can't take this shit no more." No, what's going on, Julian?
Nothing much, man. I'm glad I can finally have a Saturday and be here for the beginning of this. It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time
since we had monkey with a gun.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Damn.
Damn.
Marcus is
What's going on?
Damn, man. You all
Oh
right?
my god.
No, did you guys just Nickelback the stream? What the fuck's going on?
Seriously.
Oh man, but you know it's actually time to get inside the festivities, because while we're doing this, I can actually add more people into the call. But the first question of the night of the fucking like all the festivities and stuff, we actually talk about the question of the night. So, what, in your guys' opinions, because it's always about opinions, be nice, but which Disney movie, in your opinion, has the best music and songs? This could be animated or live action. Yeah, exactly. Do it with a smile. But yeah, again, just for people didn't hear me, which Disney movie, in your opinion, has the best music and songs? Animated or live action? So, you know what? Just to give people time to think, because I didn't hear nobody say, "Man, I got one." I would say like the first one that just jumps up in my mind when I had made this question was Mulan. Like that's the one that just really just sticks out to me. Like all the songs are like really fucking just like they burn in your soul. They're really, really good. Like even the beginning one, the one where Christina Aguilera, is that Christina Aguilera, right? Or is that Madonna?
I'm
I
not
can
sure.
never remember. It's Aguilera. Yeah, the one where she's like, "Who stays up?" Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but you know that How to Make a Man Out of You is definitely the best.
Oh yeah. Make a man.
Let's get down to
business.
to
defeat
the hunt.
Yeah. For real, yeah. That one is pretty fucking hype. And then
it's just something so cutesy like that, or so childish. You're just like, that shit's hype, bro. Like, goddamn.
Hype, bro. Shit, hype, bro.
Because Disney Animation's hype as fuck.
Yeah, it's hype as fuck.
It really is, though. Yeah.
Dumbo that Disney animation on my ass.
Wait, no, what?
No, Jax. What about you, buddy? What Disney movie do you think has the best music? Huh?
Definitely. Well, like you said, Mulan. But if I have to go second, one that I actually really enjoy is the Hercules soundtrack. Just because.
Damn it, took mine.
I'm sorry, man. It makes me want to just go on a train like, I can go the distance. I don't care how far. And then that whole thing of like he was such a lamebo and then he became a superhero. I was just like, that is so touching, man. I love this movie.
I love this shit, man. Damn.
Yeah. And, I actually remember this too.
The animation stands out so much from this movie, and the music just elevates it like even more. It's
You're a hero, though.
so good.
But what was that, Ellie?
0 to hero.
Yeah,
Yes.
classic.
That one's great.
God, that is my song. Yeah.
Yes. You can't help but singing. It's just so contagious.
They're a hero, don't
Man, fuck what all y'all say. The Lion King had the best soundtrack ever, dude.
I don't know about that.
Fuck you. That
No, it
beginning
has-
is so epic, man.
No, the one I always go back to. I wanna be your mighty king than no one else before.
Sing it,
I love
Anthony.
that fucking song. I love that one, man. Oh, man. That one is.
I just can't wait to be king.
Oh man, and the animation during that part too is so fucking colorful. It's so
It
vibrant.
is, yeah.
The colors just
Big
pop
one
up.
though. I mean, this is what everyone's gonna be saying right here though. But obviously, you know, the circle of life.
That's my shit right there.
Yes.
Yes, I mean,
Damn, Allie's.
Yeah, Ali
I
actually
get
knew the
passionate
lyrics.
about Disney songs. I love Disney.
she's summoning up the fucking demon and shit. So,
Ali, put the chicken down. Put the chicken down.
Put the cookie down.
Get down now. Shut up.
What about you, Marcus Jones? It's actually been a while since you've been here in the MCA, man.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've been a little busy doing a lot of personal shit, so I'll probably get to that later.
No.
God, you look like the guy like when you play a video game and you start off from like a really cheap area, like just the default like storyline mode. That's what you look like right now. But I mean, it's cool though.
What?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
It's like if you start like a Watch Dogs 3, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, like that's how you
Yo,
start.
Nick, I hope you stretched before you reached like that.
It's the same thing.
Oh,
No, but I always bust Marcus's balls. But no, you know what? Like, I just want to be first this time. But go ahead, Marcus. You owe me a couple insults.
I mean, Julian already kind of got you on there in that full stretching part, so I kind of give that win to him. And of course, you usually take the L, Anthony. So let's kind of just get with this going.
What did he do?
God damn, just shooting shit. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, go ahead, Marcus.
The first thing that probably comes to mind is Princess and the Frog, even though I don't remember a goddamn thing about that soundtrack except dig a little deeper. Fucking camera.
Oh shit.
The only song
Technical difficulties.
the only
Keep on
song I
doing that
actually
frequently.
remember from Princess and the Frog is the what is his name? The villain in Princess and the Frog? Mumbo Man or Mumbo Man?
Shadow Man.
Shadow Man? Yeah, Shadow Man. Like the one where
I mean,
he's
Mr.
like,
Facilio. Mr.
yeah,
Facilio.
him. Like my friends on the other side. Like that's the only one I remember that was actually like really good. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, that one is actually pretty badass. No, but I don't remember the other one. Yeah, like they really didn't have a lot of songs in Princess and the Frog.
There
They
was
had
that
like
one,
2 or 3.
yeah, the one that was like going down the bayou.
Oh, that yeah.
Yeah,
And the voodoo lady doing the song of Dig a Little Deeper.
Yeah, dig a little deeper. By the way, too, just to warn you guys, if there's a situation in the show where it's like right on somebody for no reason, I don't know what it is, Google Hangouts, but it's just going wherever the fuck it wants to go right now. So yeah, just don't be weirded out. I'm sorry if the camera's on you for no fucking reason. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit! Damn, man, this is kind of like nice. A lot of old faces come back to the MCA today, but Eddie is actually.
Eddie!
Oh my boy, Eddie, how you doing,
What's
man?
up,
Been a
Eddie?
while.
Man, Life of Black Tiger just sucked the fucking soul I had.
For those that don't
That
know,
was
the
some
high
bullshit.
score, the high score on DT, the show right before us, played a game that was the most ultimate best game ever. Was
No, it was
the
not.
Black Tiger, and I loved it, and I voted for Eddie, and I'm sorry I made you suffer.
Wait, you
but it
voted for
was-
that over Resident
Fuck
Evil
you.
7?
I voted for that over Resident Evil. Fuck that shit.
Hell
That-
yeah.
I want to see them play a bad game.
Oh shit, man, we about to have like an
Not that
MCA
fucking
civil
bad.
war up in this bitch.
I think the best way to describe the stream was imagine somebody playing Bejeweled for no reason and then getting kicked in the nuts every 5 minutes, and that kind of summarizes the Black Tiger game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. No, but Eddie, what about you, man? A Disney movie that you think actually has the best music?
Probably The Lion King, even though I don't remember any of the songs because I haven't watched it since I was like 7.
You guys got to brush
I
up on
love
your
his
Disney
answers, man.
history.
Because
Gotta brush up.
that's the same way I feel.
Oh.
Like, just like Eddie, man. Like, yeah. I mean, it's a good soundtrack. It's just you can't really like name them or
Yeah.
whatever. But go ahead, Eddie.
No, I'm surprised. Like y'all saying Lion King, and y'all say y'all can't remember one. What about Be Prepared? Fucking Iron Man.
That's the one that I always
Hakuna
loved.
Be prepared, man. That shit's like that should be every villain song. Like that is the essential villain song from like any movie because that shit is just so iconic.
You know what's weird about the Lion King? Apparently, I checked. I was doing an animation class like 2-3 years ago, and our teacher pretty much like put the Lion King on video, on DVD, and all of a sudden there's a moment they added a scene in there, an extra musical scene on it. It was minor, but it was extra, and it just threw everybody off when they saw it for the first time. And you could tell it was new too because they had a different singer on there also. Oh. And apparently, if you listen to they added it on there because the play had that new song, so they kind of like wedged that into the actual original movie itself, which just kind of feels super off for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know, but like that's the thing, and I want to ask Eddie really quick too. Like, dude, like I know you don't know the songs very well, but like, is there any scenes in that movie that you're like, man, this music is badass? Like, what's one of those scenes that really stood out to you?
I think Be Prepared was the one that I would always rewind on VHS back when that was a thing.
Yeah,
and I just watch it over and over and over again.
It's refreshing. Like most people don't like to bring up the fact that like we were around with VHS. So like when someone's like, "Oh yeah, I remember," like it's just like, "Oh, I'm not that old yet." That's cool.
Adjust the tracking. I'm actually talking to Cedric in the chat. He said, "Can you feel the love tonight?" from Lion King is actually the one that just killed it.
Oh yeah.
That's actually good one. That's a really romantic song.
For me, the top one besides the Lion King Circle of Life track, it will be the Aristocrats. Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. That's a legit party anthem when you listen to it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants to be.
When that beat drops.
Wait, does it have one of those dubstep beeps like?
It's not as well, dude, because they fuck up that house.
Oh, yeah.
No, I actually want them to I'm actually surprised because they always got this Simpson wave, and GANJA, you just found like this thing called Labor Wave. Do they have like Disney Wave where they just do remakes of Disney songs?
Probably.
They would, but then again, they'd be copyright strike like a motherfucker if they actually posted on YouTube.
Sure, hey man, YouTube always gotta ruin our fun. But you know what, Jack? Since you here, buddy, congratulations to you, dude, on like 100,000 subscribers, dude.
Oh, well, thank you.
Nice, man.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome. Like I seen the thank you gave to us on Facebook, and I was just like, why does this motherfucker still care?
I was like, why the motherfucker thanking us? We didn't send advertisement flyers out.
Well, remember, because like one of the things was I was like a lurker on Spill for the longest time. Like back in 2007, like I don't think I interacted with anyone on Spill. Like I just probably just commented a few things, just mind my own business. And then like I think I went into one live stream or something like that. And then you messaged me the next day, Anthony, like, hey man, I see that you do YouTube. You want to be on our show? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. I'd love to meet the other Toasties. And then got to know you guys. You guys are freaking cool. And then I was just like, wow, this is
now you got a reason to come to the anniversary party and hang out with all of us.
Yeah, I should. I should try to. I'm gonna see if I can get. Well, I'm self-employed. I can. Yeah, of course I'm gonna go.
I gotta check my schedule. No,
he's like, man, I got bitches and money. Like, of course.
No, but like, that's the thing though too. I mean, and I think everyone would agree with Jackson. This is like, yeah, like Spill was great. We all like to go back, in the history of Double Toasted and be like, oh yeah, Spill was amazing, and I wish it was like that kind of still. But Double Toasted had this community right from the beginning, like just with Yodi doing everybody's art and just everyone like just talking even after the shows, before the shows. Man, I gotta say, Double Toast is way better than that shit. Like, as far as community-wise and just, like, interacting with people in the groups on Facebook, etc. Like, yeah, dude, I much prefer Double Toasted, the era of this, than Spill. But that's just me.
I want to say something about, like, the songs, and I'll agree with you, Nick, but the only thing that Spill has on Double Toasted is the magic of Carlisle, co-host, and Cyrus, and Martin, and fucking Corey. Like, that's fucking magic right there.
Yeah, no, you're right too. I mean, like, I missed everybody from there. The thing is too, I got into it kind of late. That's the biggest thing. So, like, it was cool, but I think I spend more time with Double Toasted now than I have with Spill. But yeah,
I always see it as like Spill. We all want them to go back to that type of thing. But like in the entertainment business, I always feel like it's better for them to leave you wanting more than you actually saying, oh, I got tired of it, or I'm just walking away or something like that. So what they did, I'm actually glad that they did like that, because like it's kind of like the Simpsons or SpongeBob effect. It's just like, in already, just fucking go somewhere. But it's just like, so I'm kind of glad that we want more Spill. That's how legendary it was. So.
And just judging by Martin's face in this picture, I think he feels the exact same way. Look at that smile.
You know what? He also likes Spill, but he also likes the bus system. You know what? That is really good. He likes to. No, okay. Did anybody see this shit on Facebook?
But I'm saying I laughed my ass off.
I was laughing about this shit for like at least good 30 minutes, but it's just like Martin was on the Metro Twitter page just saying, yeah, I like the bus system. It's really great for South by Southwest and shit like that. I'm like, that's fucking random.
Anthony, the thing is, if you go to the parties and stuff, you realize this motherfucker doesn't take Uber. He doesn't take any of those fancy services. He actually legit has a bus pass. He knows bus routes. Like this motherfucker for the Halloween party this past year when me and 90s went to it, he got so wasted that he forgot when the bus closed down for Halloween. So we ended up missing out a chance to eat Whataburger with Corey just because he was driving around Austin looking for Martin because he kept walking to different bus stops and he eventually got lost on City.
Yeah, man.
But like for me, I feel like someone should Photoshop his face onto that fucking new meme with the guy sprinkling the salt on the like.
Bus passes and shit.
Yeah. No, because dude,
Quarters.
his face is so like just like you know I'm the shit, motherfucker.
You know.
I ride the bus.
I just thought that was random. But you know what? We actually, before we move on, I actually forgot to ask one person about their Disney song. But Allie, you said
Oh, that's my favorite Disney song.
Enthusiastic here.
All right, about to go take a bathroom break for a second while she starts ranting.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, I do love a lot of Disney movies. I would have to say it's a tie between Beauty and the Beast and Tarzan for like my favorite songs.
Okay. I don't know which one I should put on, but what's your favorite one from Tarzan? What's the name of the song?
I would say You'll Be in My Heart.
You'll be in my heart.
Well,
like
that's Phil Collins.
I know that's not the one he won the Oscar for, but I think that one's the most strongest in the. That one and like the first one, Two Worlds, One Family. That one's really good too.
Oh, this is actually nice.
Oh no, yeah,
Dude, that is an amazing song when you're like 8.
Oh my god, yes, Ganja, because like my mom, she would kind of sing that to me as a lullaby when I was younger. So like, it just has like it really resonates with me because it's just so close. And you know, I remember watching it in the theater and everything, and my mom and I just fell in love with the soundtrack. And my mom's a Phil Collins fan, so she was like, "Oh, Phil Collins, Tarzan, Disney. Oh, we gotta get this."
This my jam.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So,
Jam.
everyone always like hates Phil Collins, but like I think that's Tarzan's one of his like greatest albums, honestly.
Wait, people hate Phil Collins? Wait, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's one of those
Phil
good
Collins.
I got a reason
Yeah.
for that one. I can explain that. Go ahead. The reason why everybody might not like Phil Collins as much is mainly because that's the exact music you hear while you're waiting in the doctor's or dentist office.
Yeah. You got a point.
This shit is awesome, though. Like, especially like going back to the Tarzan soundtrack, Son of Man. That shit is awesome. Like, just come
Strangers Like Me.
Wait, Stranger Like Me. It's just like that music, like music on its own is great, but music I think is the best is when it creates atmosphere. And just like for the entire movie of Tarzan, Phil Collins' soundtrack just created atmosphere for all of it. Like I said, Son of Man, when he's grinding on the vines and shit and swinging through the forest, it's just like holy shit.
Yeah, they had that doo-doo. That was awesome. I love that.
Oh, you got that application.
Oh Jesus!
I'm actually like side tangent too, but I got like a boner too because back in the day when I watched Tarzan, I was also like I wanted to be a skateboarder and shit like that. So I was actually kind of cool when I found out how they modeled or motion captured Tarzan. They motion captured off of like famous skateboarders, like Tony Hawks. Yeah, and Bob Burnquist. I'm just like,
don't break your headphones.
Yeah, no shit, right?
That shit made me lose my shit, and that just creates that atmosphere, man. That shit is man.
God damn. Yeah, pray for it. Yeah.
I gotta pray, man. I gotta pray. Mm-hmm.
No,
but
man.
I don't mean to bring the mood down.
Wait, before you do that, can I mention my Disney things?
Yeah, I thought you did, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No. Well, I was gonna like. I agree with Hercules. Like, that's nearly a perfect movie. Beauty and the Beast, yo. When I was young and had 3 dozen eggs,
Oh, man, that song's
literally wore out that part on the VHS. Doesn't work anymore. And fucking Aladdin, I don't know what the name of the song is, but the song with the genie, that's one of the best things about it.
Friend Like Me?
Yeah, be like Lee. Yeah,
Friend Like Me.
Yeah, for like, yeah.
Okay, you guys might get mad at me because I'll probably get the shit wrong, but is this it right here?
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like this too, actually.
But like,
Met me in the anniversary party.
Yeah, I
wait,
know.
what'd you say?
Wait, what's up, Ganja?
No, I said that's how Anthony met me in the anniversary party.
Oh, geez.
He just magically pulls out like a weed. Midnight beef.
No, I never smoked that with a friend like me.
Rest in peace, Robin Williams, because that motherfucker,
Yeah.
he literally made the genie. Like
Absolutely.
the genie is Robin Williams, just like like hyper cartoonized type of person, like that he is. Like that man, he added so much to that fucking character. And just like when you hear the behind the scenes of how like Disney kind of screwed him over with the character and how they had to go through all this political shit behind the scenes, it's a real shame just because like Robin Williams is the genie. Like that man.
Yeah,
Like rest
hey,
in peace, dude.
But speaking of rest in peace,
Yeah, I know, right?
this guy. Yeah, John Hurt, man.
Yeah, John. Yeah, that is like the first big. I wouldn't say big, but it's a big deal, especially with like cinephiles and stuff like that. But yeah, rest in peace, John Hurt. Like I seen this because we was actually about to talk about. We did like a backward podcast. People check it out on SoundCloud. But right before we was doing that, I seen the news. Gary had sent me that, and I'm just like, holy shit, dude, what the fuck? And he got on my ass because I was just like the first thing because I forgot like. Everybody knows John Hurt is like the guy from The Alien. Like he was the guy that the fucking chest burster popped out of his leg. That's the big famous scene that he's known for. And I totally forgot about that shit. Like it just kind of escaped my mind, which I don't mean to, shit on his accomplishments in film, but everybody knows that they even made fun of it in Spaceballs. But what I knew him from Hellboy. Because it was just like, that was the big scene because he was like the father of Hellboy and stuff like that. He always like tried to keep him calm and shit like that. Plus, I know a lot of people really don't like Hellboy all that much, but I actually enjoyed the movie. He was actually a really good fucking part in that movie. Yeah, I like Hellboy. But yeah, he was.
And we do talk about this not so much. I mean, Gary was really pissed off on the SoundCloud, just telling us like, "Hey, man, like you guys forgot this, forgot that," but he didn't really mention the fact that Anthony was right about Hellboy. So like that's why I was a little confused. But
I know he was in fucking Aliens. That was just a one-off character for me. I was like, really?
That's the thing. Like for me, like in his death scene, they don't even show his face. It's all like alien popping out, and then that one girl. I hate that one girl who's like, "Oh God!" Like after he gets like killed or whatever.
Oh God!
Like,
How would you react in that situation?
No, I mean, no, you're absolutely right. Like, totally. But here's the thing, though. Every time I see that scene, though, like on Watch Mojo Top 10s or like whatever the fuck, I have to hear that chick go, "Oh God!" And like, dude, I've heard her say that shit like a million times now. Like,
What's your
really
problem?
annoying.
Well, wasn't that an organic reaction?
I thought so.
Come out. Like they were saying, like we told them the scene was going to happen, but we didn't tell them what was going to happen during that scene in Aliens. But when it like popped out, it was like a surprise, and everyone's faces were like genuine. So
Yeah. And I'm not saying that should happen. Goddamn, like fucking white people in your movies again. No, but, but it's just one of those things though that it's just like hearing so often. And just maybe they should just space it out, like just another 2 seconds or something. Just like oh God, and it's so loud.
Just to make Nick happy.
Just to make me happy. That's all I want. I just want to be happy.
Actually, Alan brought this up to our attention too. Something that I was like, something Gary probably didn't even know, but apparently he played in an episode of Doctor Who. I can't remember the episode off the name of my head, and Alan was like, "Hey, he did like a fucking fantastic performance in that movie."
Oh yeah,
in that TV show.
He was in the Doctor Who thing where he was like, I think it was the one where they had the old Doctor Who, the David Brennan one and the new one, and they all met each other. Yeah, the thing.
That one.
Yeah.
So he was talking about like that, and like a lot of people, like I said, I didn't even know that. And I was just like John's Hurt career is actually really, really. It's kind of like those actors that you see in certain things, and they kind of do a lot of things, but you don't know that until they're actually dead and passed away. When you're looking up their filmography, and it's just like, damn man, he did a lot of shit for filmmaking and stuff like that, a lot of movies, and that was one of his achievements right there. And I'm just like, damn man, you will be missed. And one thing that I was actually freaking, because a lot of people say he kept saying he played in the first Harry Potter movie, and I was just like, when? Like, what did he play?
Oh,
The
wand guy.
Yeah, he was that one, and it took me a while. He was the guy that gave him the wand. Curious. He's very curious. I'm like, oh, that guy. But man, like, he's there. He's there. You won't even notice. So yeah.
And that's the thing. I really hate that happens sometimes. I mean, granted, no one can ever like really push like every single actor just in case they die. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just need to be into the shit. But I swear to God, like, I mean, I've seen this dude many a time. and I've never heard his name. Like no one's ever really talked about him as far as like people that I hang around with or people that I know or as far as these shows go. So it's just a shame that he's gone now. Because and plus too, like 77's kind of young, like nowadays. I mean, it's not too old. Like, I think people last a little bit longer. So.
Hey, it's longer than what most people done because wasn't 2016 like 69? Like wasn't that the magical number that everybody would pass away?
Yeah,
So,
he passed that shit by 8. So good job,
exactly.
bro.
So he good job, bro. So hopefully 2017 will be a little bit more forgiving. So hopefully we can only hope. But
no. Here's the thing. Everyone says everything happens in threes. Should we be afraid now for the next week? Like, is there something like this? 2017 is like, okay, my engines are going.
Apparently the end is nigh. We got all these scientists saying that shit, Nick. So apparently, but you know what? We actually missed it because it was actually on Thursday where they had said this. Like okay. Did anybody know that we as scientists and other people we actually have a doomsday clock?
Yeah.
Anybody?
February.
Yeah.
I did not know we had a certain clock that actually judged when the end of the world was going to happen. I had no clue. I was like,
damn.
Because remember 5 years ago, the 2012 thing? Like, there was another thing for, like, the world's gonna freaking explode.
That was the Mayan calendar.
Yeah, Mayan calendar.
Oh, the Mayan calendar. Yeah.
They had, like,
tired.
going on.
Speaking of which, what year was that when we had, like, those crazy-ass Christian people kind of talking about how the world was going to end? Remember the one where the guy was, like, in Times Square and he was checking his watch?
The Rapture.
Yeah, that.
That was around the same time, I believe. Like,
Yeah,
2011, 2012.
Yeah, it was like a lot of that around time. Like you said, it was the end of the Mayan calendar, so everybody was just losing their fucking mind.
I just like how the fact that they're like, like this calendar, our whole religion says is going to end on this day. Like, what happens to that religion when your shit's wrong? Like, does it still exist now? Or is it kind of like,
that's the thing. It's like these are not even religious people; they're scientists and scholars, and they said that they had moved the hands of this said clock, the said doomsday clock, to 2.5 minutes to midnight. And I guess when the clock hits midnight, that's the end of the world. I guess that's how it works.
Shit.
No,
and they said,
what? I actually know this term a little more because it's from it's a Cold War era term, and it started during the Cuban Missile Crisis when scientists were trying to estimate like how much further the Soviets and the United States can push each other back before there will be an eventual war or nuclear outbreak. So basically, what the clock does is it takes account into all the stuff that's happening around globally, the world, like small regional wars, big wars, trade wars, stuff like that, and they just calculate like what the trends look like, and they just move the clock towards that, closer to midnight, towards like either a nuclear war or a biological war or cyber warfare. It's anything that has to do with a large scale conflict.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Kind of like when the army say 100 hours or whatever like that. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Okay. I could totally see that. And the reason, and the funny thing about this, you guys actually might get a laugh out of this, but the reason why they did this is they said Trump and his administration was the reason why they had moved the clock a little bit closer to the end of the It was just like, because I think they did it like right after the inauguration, or no, I think it was like Wednesday because they announced it on Thursday. And it was just like, yeah, Trump is the reason why we're doing this because, and like they think that's going to like push climate change and all this other stuff to happen, nuclear warheads to be dropped on us at any moment. So that was the whole big reason why they did this. And they said they haven't did this. Like this is the closest it's actually been to the end of the world since the 1930s, I believe, or the 50s, one of those years. But we could be dead. We could be dead because of Trump, I guess. So I was just like, what?
That's the thing. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the case. Every time someone, like, here's the thing too. Like, if you just, like, I want to start talking like Christian, like, because I'm not religious, but it's like, I read the book, and it's like the one thing that's always like said in all these books, whatever. It's kind of like, yeah, like the one thing you will not be able to like set in stone is like when the world's gonna end. Like, the world's gonna end when we least expect it. So like this whole Donald Trump thing, we're like scared that there's gonna be bombs and all this shit, and oh my God, it's gonna piss people off. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I mean, as far as like religion says, I mean, I don't know.
It's gonna be zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't think you would win, but
Yeah, and you got access.
That's true.
So knock on fucking wood.
No, Rick Perry has access to the nuclear arms now.
No, that's the thing, though. It's just like everybody wants to be that guy, like, which is kind of weird because, like, why do you want to be the guy to actually get the date of the end of the world? Like, why do you want to be right?
Yeah, because if you're right, then you're dead and you won't be able to enjoy
exactly.
it.
It's just like, that's something
I told
don't
you
wanna
so.
do. Yeah, I told you so.
So you can start building your fucking spaceship right now.
Hey, Eddie, he's the right mind. He's that guy from 10 Cloverfield Lane. He could be like, man, I'm safe.
Yeah.
I'm fucking safe, dude.
Donald Trump
like,
should just go to another planet, and just own that shit, and just have him fuck that up. Like,
Yeah, don't worry, he'll have enough money with all
Yeah.
these deals.
like it was funny because like around this time too, another article was resurfacing like how NASA, like they were saying this back in 2015, but they were saying it now about like how the world was going to go dark for like 15 days. And we wasn't going to be able to see anything. And I'm just like, that's really weird. But you know what? You talk about like the end of the world and stuff like that. And this actually goes into one of Alan's community questions that he actually sent to us. And it actually talks about that in Death Row. But if you, if you are on Death Row, what would be your last meal? So,
okay.
Yeah,
Can we do this with a $30 budget? Because that makes it more interesting.
I didn't that. I didn't know that's a real thing.
Because that's what we were saying when we were talking about it.
So, like, is that true? Is it really like a $30 budget?
I never heard of a $30 budget.
I don't know, but I'm sure that at a certain point they'll be like, all right, we'll give you like a half chicken, like chill out.
You know what? Just to make it more fun, you can do the $30 limit, but I'm just like, hey, go fucking nuts, because I would go fucking nuts. I would like just rent out the entire of CC's Pizza. Bring me every fucking pizza that they garbage. I'm good. Like at least like if I can die right there while eating that very unhealthy pizza, then hey, their job will be done. That's money that they can save for my execution. So that would be me. Pizza, endless amounts of pizza.
Yeah, and just so no one else says it, and before someone says pussy, I'm just putting it out there. Like I know someone probably thinking, yeah, I'm just saying. I know someone's gonna be saying, "Oh God." No, because yeah, we would all do that. But no, food, literally food, something you put in your mouth and go, and then it goes down your stomach. Yeah.
You don't know. I could be cannibalistic in my last moments of life.
Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah, like what about human flesh? Like $30 worth of human flesh.
Does it have to be a live person though?
Dang.
Allie, it seems like you're normal. You go first.
Yes. Okay. So I've got like a specific set of like food from these particular places. So I would say I'm gonna have pizza because pizza is like my favorite food ever.
Pizza.
I'd probably get it from like a authentic New York pizza joint in like Manhattan because they have the best pizza. So like, and then French fries is my other favorite food. So I'd probably get it from either Five Guys or Hop Dotty because they have amazing French fries there. So for my burger, I'd probably get it from I wouldn't say Five Guys. I would say there's this burger place that's in my city, and it's
You don't want to advertise them? Like, it's like the first rule about this burger place is don't talk about this burger place.
Pretty much, yes. No, but I'm blanking on the name right now. But like, it's here in my city, and it's like really good. And I'm gonna get a steak from like Ruth Chris, cause reasons.
Because it's good.
Yes, and then for my dessert, I'm gonna get like frozen custard. No, gelato. Yes, Italian gelato.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. I got it all planned out.
Now she said all this stuff, right? But I'm feeling like because she's in prison and she's she's in trouble. By the way, they're gonna give it to you like this. It's just a big bundle of just like all this gross shit.
I don't care, man. I just want to eat all of my favorite stuff from like all my favorite restaurants.
Because that's what she'll be doing. It's like, I want this, I want that. And it's like, oh yeah, you do? Well, here's your shit then. Fucking eat that shit. Like,
Man, you funny. He said this nigga Julian is the only one that want to eat ass in prison because it's gonna be a dude's ass.
Oh, damn. What's that shit?
You have fresh salads, Skull.
Yeah, like what's wrong with tossing a good salad? Like fucking.
I like how he said tossing a good salad as opposed to
bad. Hard-boiled eggs, man. It's a good breakfast.
I like imagine like lettuce and tomatoes in somebody's ass.
Jet, you hate pizza. Why?
Jet has everything. She hates God in the sunshine.
Ooh, Adrian. That's actually good. She said loaded French fries with red velvet cake for dessert. Damn.
So you want to die while having the shits?
Yeah.
Like Jesus.
Yeah.
You won't have a chance to have the shit, so you're good.
You're gonna shit anyway when you die.
Ellie, don't be saying bad words. Like
he has a point.
No, yeah,
That's
Not-
true.
It depends, like, cause another thing too, like, something about me, like, maybe I'm just so fucking like full of myself, but like, if I get a hun or something, I know you're gonna shit. I want to shit like the least amount. You know what I mean? Where it's not like a lot of cleanup have to do. Where someone's like,
Who cares? You're
Man,
dying.
Yeah, exactly. You're dying. It's just like,
Yeah, your spirit's leaving you anyway.
That's like
It doesn't
the
matter.
last fuck you to the people who are
Exactly.
putting you away.
but see, I don't want them to like talk shit about like, damn man, that guy shit a lot, Jesus, and like,
Who cares?
He's self-conscious. Even in
Dead.
What is your ghost gonna be looking like? Oh fuck.
Yeah, your ghost permanently has a shit stain on his pants.
Like the Joey Berry.
Brown, the bottom part of the
Aw.
table is gonna be brown.
Nick be the only angel with brown wings and shit.
Yo, nice brown pants. Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Julie actually just ended the call, and I think she's muted. No, but sweetheart, what would you say would be your last meal if you were on death row?
I would want some chicken and waffles, I think.
Oh shit!
Oh,
she wants
yeah.
breakfast.
That's not breakfast.
How
All
much does she
day.
want the breakfast? She wants breakfast of champions, bro. Chicken and waffles.
I know, man.
Man, I tried that once and I was just like, this is too much.
I can imagine though, like Julie being at a table with like a handkerchief and like, hello, please, yes, I would like a drink with that, please, thank you. Like just like all like just proper, like.
Like she not only wanted a meal, but she wanted like the most black stereotypical meal ever.
Her drink was a
Come
serving
on now.
Kool-Aid.
Everyone loves chicken and waffles now, apparently. So.
Like Julie, you want a side of Coke 45 with that too, in a brown paper bag.
And a Newport for dessert.
Now you're gonna hear about like,
No, it'd be watermelon for dessert.
Why do you have to bring it to that? Ellie? Come on. Why do you have
That's
to
right. The watermelon's dessert. You get the pack of Newports before you eat.
Shit.
She want that watermelon. Oh
Some
man.
Sunkist, right? Is that the black brand?
y'all think you're doing this shit. I'm staying out of
You
this.
forgot the complimentary hot Cheetos too.
Wait, is that a black thing?
Pork rind.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say like some of that purple stuff.
No, I thought somebody else like we're getting to a point. I was like, yeah, and they're gonna eat some crackers too, and then some vegetables. Yeah, black people. Like,
God damn
we
it,
can
y'all
do
should
next.
do
Breathe some air, you black person.
I like how this simple community question. Thank you, Alan. By the way, turned into like a racial like fucking conversation. Stereotypes for food for black people.
Can we go back to the food? Because I actually got mine.
No, go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Me, I would just like to get a homemade burger made for my aunt before I go because that shit is the most amazing shit I ever tasted. And
Do
I
you
would
think
like to.
emotionally- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that just the emotional thing of having like it cooked by her and just the fact that I'm gonna have a good meal before I leave, I'll enjoy that. I would also love a lot of fucking edibles before I go, but I don't know how long the education process is gonna take. They might not kick in before I'm electrocuted.
One thing I will say though, man, like, do you think like she'll be able to like emotionally like handle like cooking you?
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm dying. Work through it.
No, but here's the thing though. She's not gonna be on top of her game. That shit's gonna taste like bad. And it's
Hey,
like,
she better be. I'll let her know before I die. That shit was weed.
no, cause dude, I'm one of those people where like, dude, like I don't want no one ever cooking for me because I'll tell the fucking truth when the shit is bad, and I would hate to be like right before I die, just like, yeah, this was so, you know, and just like, like.
Hey, but you want to eat as much, so you want to shit yourself, so you're good.
Hey, there we go. See, God, man, God just, yeah, perfect, man. Looking out for your brother. Yeah,
No,
man.
what about you, Julian? Did you give me a last
So I'm gonna pretty much stick with what I said last week, but I got a little twist on it. Steak and lobster with like a vat of like cannabis butter that's like drawn and melted. So I just like pour it on it and just like stuff my face with lobster and cannabis oil and steak. It'll be great.
Nice.
Damn.
And you know what? I'm gonna actually guess, Marcus. Yours is actually just an Asian woman. I think that's actually no. Go ahead, Marcus.
Okay, let me get elaborate on mine. For breakfast, I'm gonna have a McGriddle lasagna. I don't know how you make that, but just fucking make it. I don't care. Lunch. You remember that video where Filthy Frank basically put 40 packs of ramen noodles and cooked it in a tub? Essentially
In the
that.
washing machine, yeah.
Yes, essentially that. And since we're at a budget of $30 here, I'm gonna say 300 tacos from Taco Bell, a Mexican pizza. Let's see, sushi, gas station sushi in the form of a taco. Let's see, to wash that down with. Hey, I'm gonna be dying, so I'm eating garbage like a motherfucker. Let's see, pizza from Quick Trip, poutine, Additionally, let's see.
Hold
Shaq
on.
Fu Punch.
Marcus, I have to ask, like, why wouldn't you get like the sushi from like Hero Dreams of Sushi? Like, why the fuck gas station sushi?
Because I'm dying, motherfucker. I gotta go. Shit.
He has a
Okay?
budget.
Anyway, before I was really interrupted, let's see. 2 more Mexican pizzas, Doritos Locos Taco. Additionally, with like Blair's Mega Death Sauce with liquid rage, because when I get electrocuted, my ass is going to be shooting for the stars. And for dessert, I'm going to say a Choco Taco. 4 of them in a cake with Baskin Robbins made too.
All that for $30, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, that's the power of Taco Bell.
That should be an advertisement, like just like Taco Bell's like, no, he can pull this shit off with $30. Like,
we can save the prison industry so much money. What about Grande?
I almost forgot. I forgot one thing. Also Chipotle, a Chipotle burrito, so I can wipe my ass with it. Because fuck Chipotle.
I got like
I agree.
heartburn from that. Like, wow,
that fucking story got me lethargic.
Yeah, it's like holy shit.
Man.
I feel like
I got
his blood
diabetes
pressure
just from
went
you
up.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Going out like a champ.
Right. He died how he lived. No, people. That was actually kind of cool. But people, did y'all hear about the new Terminator reboot? They're turning Canadian.
Oh my god, they're doing that again.
No, yeah, they're actually
No, but
they
it's
fucked
better
up
this
with-
time.
Ugh.
James
We can only
Cameron.
hope, Nick. We can only hope.
James Cameron is back, bro. Like, dude, this is what we needed. And then the guy who did Deadpool, which honestly, I'm not that excited about that. But
Didn't he still make an Avatar?
oh yeah, but everyone apparently loves that shit, and that was terrible. I mean, But then again, like he's done different things. Like Titanic, I think is bad too, but it's like, hey, like it's a different movie. It's not for me. So I don't
That's
know.
a definition of a studio film. Like half the shit in Titanic, he didn't even want there. Like there's action scenes that were cut out because it was not romantic enough. But that's another conversation.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that is true. That's the thing too. Is like that man. That trailer was so good for Titanic. That Titanic trailer showed you so much shit. Like, damn, it's gonna be action packed, and it's romance. Like, how the fuck is And yeah, dude, like I was so sold, and that shit was just so bad. Like, I mean, I won't say it's bad because it's not my thing. It's romance. It's like people falling in love. I feel like that story was shitty as hell. But I mean, I'm not a romantic person.
It
so I don't know.
It was kind of like, and I don't want to like offend nobody when I say this, but it was kind of like the Love and Basketball for white folks.
Wow.
I don't even get
how you
that. I'm
got
sorry.
that.
But it wasn't just for white folks. Like black folks like that movie too.
Oh no, my mom liked it too, but it was just like around that time in the '90s, like early '90s, or like was it late '90s or early '90s?
It was
But
late
just, like,
'90s.
late '90s, but it was just like all those type of romantic movies. Plus it like helped launch Leo's career. Like one of the movies that helped launch his career, because he was a young Leo in that movie. So hey, it was good for what it is. But I'm actually curious about James Cameron doing this whole like Terminator reboot. Like the only thing is just like, what can you possibly do? Because I was saying this on the background podcast. Like, what could you possibly do just to make this movie different? Because it's just gonna be run away from the Terminator. We gotta find some weapons to kill it, or they like die. The Terminator dies under some weird circumstance. Like it's just gonna be the same movie that you made already.
Or they go back in time to try and stop them because the shit's already happened.
Or they got a crossover with Back to the Future and have Doc Brown like tell them how it's Terminator.
It's a Terminator, Morty.
I would love that.
That
sounds sick.
Yeah.
They could go the Rogue. They could go the Rogue One route and actually make it a war movie, and actually show like the war that was in the beginning of Terminator 2.
See, that's what I'm
that'd
talking about, Eddie.
I thought that was Salvation.
From the Terminator series, where when they showed off the war between the machines, and that's one of the main reasons Salvation pissed me the fuck off, because they were given just a clean slate to do whatever the fuck they want, and they just want to do callbacks the whole goddamn movie. Me personally, James Cameron, he shot the best one. I think it was the second one where they first showed the real battle scene at the beginning.
Yes,
and I want to see him do that. Like I want it to be based in like the early 2000s. Don't even try to use our technology now. Make it like the war happened in the 90s. Judgment Day did happen. And just show me what that fucking looks like. 'Cause that's all I really want to see.
Justin Zarian and Adrian Chested, didn't they already do that with Salvation?
Yeah,
Well,
but they
Ellie said
didn't
that
do
too.
it properly, and a lot of stuff they did was retcon it and trying to do callbacks to the old series. It wasn't its own thing.
Yeah, and Salvation, that's the thing. Salvation was trying to do that and trying to get people into the movie theater with that. But when you actually watch the movie, there is very little, like, fucking war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, like I watched a little bit of Rogue One. It felt like Salvation was Rogue One, where it was kind of like, I mean, I don't want to insult the movie. Like I'm trying to find another way to say it. Just not that great, or I don't know.
I felt like it wasn't like great or bad. Like Salvation is what it is, but it was just boring. It was just really fucking boring. Like the only part in that movie that I would give Salvation is the part where they're all in the house and they're hiding, and that big robot like comes in and actually just starts picking them out one by one, and they're trying to get away from it, and it releases those like motorcycle robots from its legs. That part was fucking cool as shit.
I was just going to mention
But
that.
Salvation had like one of the best entertaining things ever with Christian Bale losing his shit on set.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, that was the movie?
Yeah, good for you.
What don't you fucking understand, mate? Oh, I'm gonna flash the fucking lights. Yeah, that shit.
I'm fucking Batman, mate.
Oh, good for you!
Nick, mention that old idea that you said on the Backroom podcast where you said like instead of like just sending one robot back one at a time, they just send like numerous robots one at a time, and they like hide them in the warehouse.
I want to torture everybody with that fucking thing. Like I'm not gonna go that long with it, but I'm just saying like basically what my idea was, and they kind of do this in books, so identically it's not my idea. I just stole the shit. But basically, like I would say, you know, since they had that fucking like time machine going on, why don't they just send more human beings back to the old days to find those Terminators, and just they have like this stash, like an army stash somewhere in the, you know, in the past full of robots, and then that's how like the war starts. It's back in the 60s or 80s or whatever, and have a completely new style to the Terminator franchise. Because that's the thing too, it's like no one ever explains like, okay, why did they go back to John Connor when he was 12? Why not do that when he was like 4 or 5 when you couldn't fucking like escape? You know what I mean? Like why did they wait? It's just weird. Like if you have all this knowledge about the past, why the fuck would you pick like the worst time to go kill them when you know when it's the availability to kill somebody, it's so right there, you know? Like
there's a reason for it. They say it in the second movie. I don't remember, but I know that in Terminator Judgment they address why they had to wait for some reason.
Yeah, and in the books they explain it even more so, and that's why like in the books it's kind of smart, because they're like when they explain it, it's like, yeah, this isn't the first time we've been through this. Like there's like a whole another thing where like Kyle Reese isn't even John Connor's dad. Like John Connor is John Connor's dad.
Skull said they did that in the TV show. I think your idea.
Yeah,
yeah, there was a TV show. I forget.
Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Yeah, Sarah Connor Chronicles. Yeah.
Wasn't there 2 TV shows?
I don't
There was
remember.
like 5 of them. Like I'm just playing.
I only remember that one, and it was like it had great ideas and other things that it didn't execute very well. But I know the Terminator was like the one thing I liked about the show is the Terminator itself was actually cool, and I'm a little bit biased because I think she was Asian. But no, she can actually eat, like, and that's something that other Terminators couldn't do.
Whoa.
So she kind of like blended in with like everybody
Who
else.
said that shit?
Whoa.
Somebody was like, whoa.
Mind blown.
She can eat. She can drink water.
Can she shit?
Yeah.
No, does she eat baby food like RoboCop?
Like RoboCop.
See, now that's what needs to happen too. Like they don't ever. Ooh, who's listening to Second Metal? What's that mean?
Surprisingly, not me.
Damn. Yeah, what the hell is that shit? All right. Anyway, no. I just don't want to get sucked into the abyss, whatever that fucking noise was. But no, like that's the thing with Terminator as well. Or they should just do the RoboCop thing. I feel like that storyline is totally like fucking in sync with the Terminator franchise. Like if you really wanted to do it, I don't think it would like ruin any continuity. I mean, I don't know what you think, Anthony, but.
Yeah, that's the like when you say continuity, that shit is all like you say like.
Well, it's
even
convoluted, but everything links well. Like maybe there's like a couple things that probably don't link so well, but I think like I mean, Julian, I'll ask you, like, are you into Terminator at all, dude?
I love Terminator. I think the Terminator 2 Judgment Day is arguably the best action movie ever made.
Thank you so much. That is something we fully 100% agree on. That literally is my #1 favorite movie of all time.
Well, yeah, like Arnold is a terrible actor, and he doesn't need to act in that movie. And it's perfect.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm not what you cry, but it's something I can never do.
I know. What are you trying to fucking say, Julian? Trying to say I'm not good at
I'm sorry,
acting?
Justin.
I'm a machine.
Apparently, Justin in the chat said she's not Asian, so that kind of just ruined me. I broke my heart. But she was still hot.
Yeah.
No, but this is coming from Justin. Justin's like, well, you know, I looked into her Wikipedia page, and apparently she was born at a certain thing.
And I
Her eyes are
her
just
social
weird.
security number. Therefore, I know she's not Asian.
Essentially, no.
Yeah, to be honest with you, like Nick, and you probably gonna be sad when I say this, but I just want Terminator to just go somewhere. Just like leave it alone. Just
What the fuck you did?
Yeah, I mean,
to me, fuck you did. Yeah, just
Honestly,
do something else.
I've been thinking about it, like what they should do with it, honestly, and I think they need to take a fresh take on it, so fresh that I can't even fucking think of it right now. Because I tried to watch the last Terminator movie, and I wanted to break my TV. It's like, you think I'm stupid? You're gonna show me the first movie? Okay, I'm a dumb guy. I'll watch this. I was like, fuck this.
No, yeah, and that's the one thing. No, like what Julian said, that is a little insulting with that fucking Genesis movie, because it really, like, from beat to beat, and it's just like there's certain things like with Sarah Connor like being prepared for it and everything. It was like, dude, like I'm watching like a low budget remake of something. Like I understand, like
it wasn't clever enough for what they were trying to do. I love that idea, but it just came out really fucking lame.
Do you think that trailer really ruined it for you too, dude, or no?
I think the Terminator has the worst track record with trailers. It's so funny how like the 2 Terminator movies in a row now, like a trailer has fucking ruined it.
Yeah, because I mean, and like Adrian said, she's like, oh yeah, I like Genesis too. You know, whatever, and like I do too. I like the movie, but I mean, I can't like if someone argue with me like, yo, that storyline sucks or that movie sucks. It's like I can't argue. Like I like it because I like it. I don't like it because it's a good movie. I know. It's
I was gonna say though, if they did want to continue it, I think they should do what Men in Black is doing and make a 22 Jump Street spinoff. I think that would be.
Oh, is that official? Is that really happening?
The Men in Black one, yeah, that is real.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
so like at this point, Terminator's in the same boat for me.
Yeah, and somebody else was saying something. I'm sorry I interrupted y'all. What?
No, I just was asking: is the Men in Black thing and the 22 Jump Street thing the same director for the 22 Jump Street movies?
I don't know if they're involved. I think they're writing it. The Lord and Taylor, or whatever, they're Lord and Miller. They're pretty on their shit, so they probably are writing it. But I don't know. I feel like that's in good hands.
One thing too, that I always say about Terminator that I really love about the franchise is that you can any sequel that comes out, any movie that comes out, could be a reboot. What the fuck, man?
No, I was just laughing at. I was actually laughing at when Justice said the chat. He said 22.2 Jump Street Judgment Day.
Oh yeah.
That was actually fun. But yeah, like Terminator.
No, that's the one thing I was gonna say really quick, just to end the shit off. Is like, no, man, like sorry, Anthony. No, but it's just like I feel like with Terminator, every movie that comes out can be a reboot, a sequel, a prequel, and a remake all in one every time, because that storyline is so fucking like just tailor-made for that. So it's like I don't really know why we have to like make a sequel and have it be actually a sequel. Like take all those horrible actors out and just reboot it, because you can do that with this. It's like a cheat code.
I think they should reboot it from like the ground up. Like I'm talking, don't even acknowledge Arnold. Like hire some people who do Black Mirror. Like, you know, like take your time with it and really do something interesting.
Yeah, that's actually, goddamn man, I wanted to move on, but yeah, actually have the, even though niggas probably like fuck that, but
no, I don't like it, but I respect that you guys like it.
No, yeah, like have the guy from Black Mirror write like a movie with that, because I think he could take that idea and fucking run with it.
Exactly, like just combine the internet more into what like Skynet represents, and like sprinkle some Black Mirror salt guy style. It'll be perfect.
Yeah. Well, I think that's always been the lure of Terminator, though, is the fact that it's been based in kind of 90s. Early 2000 technology, because honestly, people like that because it's somewhat realistic. I highly doubt if you do like internet, like advanced age, that stuff will like resonate with the audience as well as the originals did.
The point is, though, that would be new and that would be different. And who knows how audiences would react.
Hey, I'm gonna quote my buddy Alan. Sometimes different is not always better.
I got you there. And
Alan's here in spirit.
In spirit. And with that,
his bird.
We gonna throw that shit on the ground. We gonna fucking stump Terminator, and I'm gonna bring out the Nintendo Switch, and we gonna play some.
Yeah, let's play some boring shit right here.
Let's play some Mario.
Speaking of bullshit, it needs to be stomped in the ground.
Look at this fucking guy. This guy is so full of shit. No,
this is fucking cool.
This motherfucker is trying to be so. Look at that! Oh man, fucking cards, bro! Like
they pay me to be this excited, man.
I actually like, man. I don't know about y'all, but I actually like cheesy video game commercials where they're overexcited. Man, like this shit is just funny to me because
I like all commercials that are overexcited.
Yeah, I love that shit. Cheesy '90s commercials. It's like old video game commercials are the best.
Dude, the Smash Bros. N64 commercial.
Oh, I love that shit.
The Spider-Man commercial with the Green Goblin on the rooftops. You ever seen that one?
I have.
It was like the NES Spider-Man game. It's so fucking crazy.
Oh god, I love those '80s ones.
Yeah, exactly. No, Darius, shut the hell up. No, the Switch looks cool. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Darius, you're right. Switch is gonna be the next flop for Nintendo. It's gonna take out the stock markets. I can't wait. Fuck the Switch.
You know what?
Fuck Mario Party. All this shit, man.
No, Ganja. It's good. It's gonna be good. But you know what, Marcus Jones? I don't even know if you're still there, buddy. But when we talked about the Nintendo Switch, you wasn't on here. So what are your opinions about it?
From the God, I got words for this.
Shit.
Yeah, from looking at it at the press conference, I sort of get that they had to just introduce a system to there, so I get that. I'm looking more forward to what E3 has to offer for them with Nintendo Direct, but I kind of gave it a lot of passes. But sort of to me, the straw that broke the camel's back is the idea that you have to pay about like $70 for a Pro controller, in addition, like what, $40 for a regular, then $60 for like those like the neon switches and stuff like that, for reasons I can't understand why. Because I look at this as price overall. Because one, Nintendo is really bad at like doing what's it called? Opening games, or I'm blanking on the name. Games? Yeah, launch games. Yeah. Because there's only about one, and then you got what, Mario Kart 8 a month after that. Who fucking cares?
Somebody has said that too. I was watching Noggin. He's like actually a YouTuber, and he was saying like they're pulling the trigger on it because the hype is so much, and they want to do something right after that. Because maybe they got something at E3. Maybe E3 is gonna be hype. We can only hope.
Well, maybe Metroid.
Hopefully.
Additionally with that too, the reason why they had to put it out in March is because I think that's sort of around the end of the year business market for them. So they just had to put it out just for the sake of it. And it kind of just feels a little bit, to me, it just kind of feels a little bit off. I mean, they said they had a huge list of games and stuff that they're gonna coming out later on in the year, but I don't really give a fuck. I understand it. Fucking goddamn thing itself. I'm sorry. But the problem with that is like, one, everybody's fucking played Skyrim, and this idea of saying you want to play Skyrim portably, that's stupid. And $60 for fucking Skyrim, I can get that shit for like $15 on Steam and, you know, mod the fuck out of it to my heart's content. And especially if I have like that in NVIDIA portable game console thing too, which I feel like it's much easier.
What is it? The Snog Z, or is it something else?
I think so.
I can't remember the fucking name of it. Yeah, but yeah, I know ladies had to. Yeah, the Shield. Wait, the NVIDIA Shield, because I think that was like a tablet.
Yeah. It was the NVIDIA Shield. It was the NVIDIA Shield. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry, man. I don't really give a fuck about that game. I just don't. No, I really don't, because it's like, okay, we have another Legend of Zelda game. Okay, what about kind of innovating with like giving a Donkey Kong game? What about doing this thing where like we're gonna go back and bring back some of the old games, the number of huge list and library that they have? They don't really talk too much about it. The one thing I kind of have my fingers crossed, but you know, I'd probably get Kingdom Hearts 3 before this ever happens. F-Zero. Please give an F-Zero game. Please put a fucking port of the GameCube F-Zero game.
I thought I saw. Everyone keeps saying there's no F-Zero. I thought I saw F-Zero. Like
it's a F-Zero inspired game. It's not actually the same.
They got 3 of them. Like they have one called Fast Racing Neo. It's fast.
Fast Racing.
Fast racing. Man. You can go fast. You can go fast. No,
praise be the fast one.
No,
someone say fast.
One thing I want to jump on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, it's another one called Fast RM or something like that, and then it's another one called Redout. So it's like 3. Like, that's the only thing about the F-Zero thing. Like, I know they want an F-Zero game, but like, play these, like, support these other developers. They're giving you what you want. You just don't know it yet. Just play it, and I think you will enjoy it. So it's just like, yeah.
And here's the thing too, I want to bring up, because you're talking about like, yo, like I don't give a fuck about Breath of the Wild. Like, have you not given a fuck about Legend of Zelda in general, or is it like the first one where you're like, okay, I don't give a shit?
I'm okay with Legend of Zelda. I understand this whole thing of like it brings back this nostalgia factor. Again, sorry for the camera. This shouldn't be.
Damn, are you coming from a Fallout show?
No, actually, Marcus is actually Deep Throat from Metal Gear Solid. Like,
but no, I already know how like Legend of Zelda is. It's different stories and different universes and stuff like that. It's whatever for me. I mean, I played a lot of adventure games before, so sure, if you like that, that's fine. But personally, for me, I don't really care as much, and it's just kind of whatever for me. I mean, I had a GameCube. I played some stuff on Wii. It just didn't really appeal that much to me, honestly.
Hey, Marcus, what about that Odyssey, like Mario Odyssey? That's something that might interest you to buy it later on. But yeah.
Now, oddly enough, I was more interested in Odyssey than Zelda, mainly because from the previous Super Mario games, they never exactly felt like Super Mario 64. It'll go back eventually, but like remember like Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 never exactly felt like an authentic Mario game. It just felt like building half worlds and stuff like that. And Sunshine was okay, but it still sort of felt like a prototype of what Galaxy was trying to be. Odyssey, it feels like we kind of have something here that brings back 64, where we kind of go in like those different mini worlds, go in those like different assignments and stuff, and it does kind of have a good appeal to it. You know, regardless of like that weird McDonald's Super Mario hat that they're probably going to end up eventually selling, I'm fine with it. I don't really care. Anime RPGs, they're anime RPGs. What do you expect? So it's whatever. In Splatoon, here's my thing about Splatoon. If they do the same thing what they do at Overwatch, invest in the community, go on Twitch and start advertising tournaments, just like the way people advertise Smash Brothers, then you're going to have a major hit on there. And when you do that, you'll actually do like a great job trying to sell the Switch, because if you're trying to sell the Switch, sell it with a really good competitive game. And I felt like after Splatoon came out, I didn't see a lot of anything on Twitch, and I do look at Twitch in my off time.
It seems like they want to do that because, like in the first Nintendo Switch commercial, at the very end, you can say it's like 2 seconds, but they set it up in a way where Splatoon can be like, you know, they showed it being played like at this big convention or whatever, and like how they're doing this whole local play where you get like the tablets and you can hook them up, like 8 players can hook them up to like one Switch and you can play in a match. It seems like they do want to place that game with the whole e-game spread, like, because that shit is like fucking going huge right now. I mean, like, not just last year, but like people made bank. Like they was having StarCraft tournaments showing on ESPN. So yeah, like this is like a perfect time to like put like a game right there in that spot for that type of stuff.
Especially since your market doesn't have that many games there starting off with the first place too.
Yeah,
See,
true.
but
Exactly.
the thing is, Marcus, you know, would you call yourself a hardcore gamer, Marcus?
Yeah, pretty much.
See, the thing is, man, people who I never heard talk about video games, like never uttered like anything related, they're talking about this Switch, and they haven't played Skyrim and all that shit. So I'm calling it right here. If no one else agrees, that Switch is going to be a monster hit, I think.
I hope that shit flops.
It's not going to, man, because
Why would you want it to flop?
Not too high. It's
thank you,
bad
Eddie.
stakes on it. Like, why would you want that, Ganja?
I hate Nintendo.
We need to have competition, goddammit.
Exactly. That's the next thing I was
Let
gonna say.
Nintendo die so we get rid of these only 3 motherfuckers, and then we get 2 more companies that rush in with better game quality.
Dude, see, you're talking about
that's not
Nintendo.
gonna happen. Nintendo is fucking seasoned, dude. Like they're like, even if they're not number 1 in the console wars or whatever, they're fucking number 1, dude.
No, they got way too much money. Like, I know you want them to die, Ganja. And you know what? For your birthday, I can sympathize with you, but man, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going, like, literally, dude, they literally, like, the Wii U was a big colossal flop. And I know that hurts me to say that because I love the Wii U. They lost so much money with that fucking console, and they're still around. So, like, they haven't enough. Like,
They still have the DS and Pokemon and all that other shit.
Y'all forget Atari had a couple flops before they finally died.
Dude, the Nintendo's only had one flop, the Wii U. Every other
It
console.
starts with 1, motherfucker.
I'm so glad they're LG, by the way.
Kind of the GameCube too.
Every console they've ever released, for the most part, has been like incredibly well selling. The Wii U is like one of the best selling consoles of all time.
Darius, I
it's
need
the
your
second
help
behind
with this
PS2.
fucking back. I'm surrounded by Nintendo hordes.
it seems like they're trying to, like, go into other avenues too. Like, I want to ask you guys, what do y'all think Nintendo can really prosper in the mobile market? Because they actually just released a trailer for another Pokemon game called Pokemon Duel, and even Julie says that in the chat, he said Nintendo should go back to more AR and phones like Pokemon Go, because they fucking killed it with Pokemon Go. But here's the thing:
And the audience is wider too.
yeah, they had 2 more tries with mobile games too, and like they had the whole Miitomo, which nobody kind of played. It was kind of just hype and it died. And Super Mario on the phone, what is it called? Super Mario Go? Or
Super Mario Run.
Yeah, thank you, Super Mario Run. And now
Only on iPhone though.
Yeah, only on
For
iPhone.
now, they'll do it on Android.
They will do it on Android, which is kind of sad because it's just like, and this is a real kicker, since they got the Nintendo Switch, they got a new system, why would you pay extra money to buy a Mario game on your phone when you could just be like, I save more money and actually just get it on the Nintendo Switch? So what do y'all think about their mobile prospects? Y'all think they got a business thing there? Like,
I think
they
they're
have a
for
future?
2 different audiences.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, go ahead, Julian.
Okay, I mean, I was gonna say, like, people in the chat are saying Pokemon Go, like, that ship has sailed. Like, me tell you something. I work in a restaurant, and I saw a 60-year-old guy. He walked in, he sat down with his friends, and what the fuck did he pull up on his phone? Pokemon Go. And he started taking over the gym. Okay? Like, it's not like that was random. That means that there's a percentage of people who are fucking playing the shit. Like, I know, Skull, that Nintendo didn't make the game, but they are associated with it, and they're making bank off it.
Exactly, yeah. That's about to say the licensing. Yeah, that's the main point.
Yeah, even like, if you want to get technical, it's mostly Google or Niantic and actually Game Freak. But Nintendo, they still like, hey, let me get 3%. Hey, man,
3% of that is a lot of fucking
when
money.
People found out in the stock market that wasn't a Nintendo product, and they ended up pulling their stocks in Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, man. I'm just thinking with this whole situation too, because I don't want to be on the topic too long, whatever. But it's just like, as far as Nintendo goes, and I mean, this is obviously just a personal thing. You just fucking hate Nintendo. I mean, it's not bullshit.
I was trying to say before y'all realize I hate Nintendo.
Why?
You said that all the time.
Man, I don't like their business practice, and I don't like how they're for gamers and developers, but anytime third-party people or fan games want to come out, they're the first ones to throw the hammer so fucking hard.
No, well, that's just a business practice, though. That's not them being not for the gamers. Like, here's the thing.
Yeah, but
too.
their business practice go against their advertisements. But I don't want to get on this. Let's move to the next topic, because we'll be here all night.
Poor GANJA.
Last words.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Okay, so remember, I'm gonna get around to this. Remember what Neo Geo and Konami tried to start doing in Japan, where they started to invest more into pachinko machines because they're getting more money on that. And then after the government kind of cracked down on that, now they kind of went back on that type of shit. That's why I sort of feel like Nintendo is going as far as their marketing goes. They just want to get money on other instances and then think about games second with the thing that actually made them popular. Now, that's not bad per se, but at least give like some properties and stuff to different companies and let them work a little bit on it. Not saying like how they need to do Metroid Other M, but like let's go back to Retro Studios and see what they can do in their original properties and stuff, or invest in new IPs and whatnot. I'm just saying, because like, how many times am I gonna rebuy Donkey Kong Country and just say like, okay, I'm fucking tired of this. Give me something new or anything than just these things itself.
People don't vote with their dollar for that. That's the main thing. It's like, even like, dude, I totally agree with you, Marcus. Like, everything you're saying is like, yeah, like I fucking 100% agree with you. But oh shit, don't leave now. No, I know it's all fucked up.
This is a message to Earth and all its inhabitants.
No, but like the thing is, like, it's just like, even if I was like a business guy that does that shit, it's supply and demand. If everyone is demanding a certain supply, I need to supply them with that. And like, dude, I'm telling you, Nintendo probably wants to do new shit because that's what they're known for. All these franchises that you're sick of right now, they had to create those when they didn't exist before. I mean, that's a lot of fucking creativity right there. Granted, it was a long time ago, but still, and it's like, it's so good that they had to be that person that they didn't want to be. But money, man, people got to eat, and I totally understand them having to do that because. And that's the thing too, is like they are still being creative. Like Wii U, I mean, granted, like you're like, I'm sick of playing the same old shit, but you're not playing it the same way now. With that Wii U and that extra screen, I almost said sexual screen. What the fuck's wrong with me? But like, there's like the extra screen, and then like the Switch, which is completely different, like Julian said. Like it makes the game completely new, where it doesn't feel like you're playing the same thing anymore because it is a completely different peripheral. It's a different system. So
Nick, you're telling me you like Star Fox Zero?
I never played it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna like say I don't like it because everybody else likes to shit on it because it's popular to shit on it.
Nick,
I mean,
let me tell you, Nick, you wouldn't like that unless you have metallic arms that like your elbows wouldn't get tired. You don't want to play that.
Yeah,
you gotta hold the controller like this.
Yeah, and then that's the one thing too. Is like, I did like Zombie U. And my back wasn't hurting, my arms weren't stretched out, and it was doing shit with Wii U, extra device. That golf game, I'm telling you, I fucking hate golf games. They're shitty. With the Wii U, that was actually pretty fucking cool. I didn't mind that. Pokken Tournament, I don't really think it's too much different.
I don't think it was the Wii U. Say what it was, but I think people give it way too much hate. I just think they just didn't support it. Like they can. I think like they can like wind up in the same situation with the Nintendo Switch. Like if they were to support it, people would have loved the Wii U. Like, oh shit, we got that. If people would if they were to release that F-Zero on the Wii U, people would be like, oh shit, the Wii U was awesome. Like,
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's funny. It's like what we call that. The whole it's bandwagoning in a way. I'm trying to find a way to say it, but it's just
switching away from the
you motherfucker.
You can actually check out the more specifications on the Switch if you want to on the UK site. I say go over there, check that out. But the big thing that we actually talked about in the video game sphere, because I actually want to get you guys' opinions on what y'all think it is. But the whole Square Enix Marvel partnership, what they're gonna do, I think this is an MMO. I don't think it's gonna be like a big game like that. I'm really thinking it's gonna be an MMO.
No way.
Kingdom Hearts 3? I thought that's like the
man. I'm letting you know right now, Anthony. This is the new Ultimate Alliance. I'm calling it.
Yeah,
I really don't see that. I really don't see it because, like, what they said in the press release. Because I was watching Game Informer and they was talking about it, and it was like reading the press release, and he was saying, "Yeah, we're gonna give them a game that they can play for like years at a time or something like that." They had like some weird wording. Yeah, it was like some weird. And even though this is a multi-year deal, so they're gonna make multiple games. But this Avengers game that they're doing, I'm believe it's going to be a massive
multiplayer question online. Is Square Enix producing the game and distributing it, or are they also making it?
It's 3 people
involved. Montreal, so I think that's a development company.
Because it's going to be Marvel's involved, it's Square Enix involved, and it's also Crystal Dynamics is involved.
Because Square Enix right now has been hiring other companies that have done shit already. They're like, ooh, let's just slap a brand on that and then release it. Like,
I know what this is going to be. This is going to be like those Hitman Go, Tomb Raider Go, all that bullshit, where it's going to be like some side-scroller stuff with all the Marvel heroes.
I mean, I was thinking it could be a beat 'em up, but I don't know about that.
No, I highly doubt they would do this much fanfare for a mobile game like that, Alan.
Yeah, it's not going to be a mobile game.
You gotta understand, Square Enix is a fucking moron of a company.
No, they're not. They've been being smart.
Stupid.
They've been being smart lately. They fucking released Life is Strange like a year or two ago, and that was a big deal for them. Like, that was something that they had never done before. So, like, that's why I think that they're really branching out and doing something different with this.
It's gonna be a side scroller. I'm putting my money down on this.
All right, are you putting?
Wait, would you put $80 down on this?
High five, Nick.
Yeah, there we go. For your birthday.
I don't know what bothers me more, that GANJA said it or that Nick just started saying it after him.
Get out.
Oh, did that happen? I could have sworn somebody was talking. My bad, GANJA.
No, we did it perfectly in time. I loved it. It was insane.
I'm agreeing with most of you guys in the chat, like Jay-Z, even Josh. They said, like, yeah, I miss X-Men Legends and Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Like, I would fucking kill if that was this type of game. But for some reason, I just like my anticipation. I just like, I don't know if I want to get hyped. Plus, Square Enix, they make a lot of games that I'm really just not into. Like, it's like mostly turn-based type of style gameplay and stuff like that. The only game that they made that I was somewhat curious was Kingdom Hearts, and I haven't played that in years. So it's just like they really don't make games that I'm into.
What about Deus Ex?
Nah, no.
I gave Deus Ex Mankind a try, but I heard the new one is just horrible on PC, and that's all I play right now, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Yes, Max. Yes, Rise of the Imperfect. That's a PS2 that nobody like. It seems like our community talks about it, but it's like so underrated. But yeah, Rise of the Imperfects, man, that's fucking awesome. I wouldn't mind a sequel to that. Like that would be fucking awesome.
That'll never fucking happen.
It never happened.
I really think
it didn't sell very well.
It's kind of a fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's going to kind of describe it.
Like, I feel like they're not going to make another fighting game, though, because then people are going to be like, oh, you're just ripping off Injustice. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
So they're not going to make
Yeah, but, like, it's still different.
Wait, the Thing is in this game? What?
Yeah, Thing is in this game. No, this game, Rise of the Imperfects, is actually really cool. It's got destructible environments. You could pick up cards and throw them at them, well, only if you're strong enough. It's actually got, I thought they were original characters they created for the game, but apparently that this is a comic series in the comics. And all these characters exist in the comics. Like, what is that dude? Johnny something. I can't remember his name right now.
I can't remember him.
Yeah, I can't remember his name right now. But they got like,
nobody remembers.
Imperfects and stuff like that. Like
I think maybe the comics came out afterwards because I think I remember hearing they only made those other characters because they couldn't get the license for the all the other ones.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why you see them all like. You see, like, Captain America and Hulk all die in the beginning cutscene because that's characters they couldn't.
So are they going to do the new Avengers then?
No, that's what it seems like. In the trailer, they show Captain America's shield, they show Thor's hammer, and it shows, like, Iron Man's, like, hand repulsor thing. So
and
whatever
Hulk's
this is,
and then...
and in the press
probably going to be like
too.
a co-op game.
Yeah, in the press release too, they also said that it's not going to be like part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is going to be like its own little thing, its own
Do
little
you think
universe.
maybe they're reviving that first-person Marvel game that like got canceled a few years ago?
Wait,
The one that they was
first-person Marvel game?
Yeah, the one they was talking about on Unseen. Somebody watches Unseen 64, but yeah, on
I've
Did
seen
You Know
it.
Gaming, they was talking about like this first-person game that they was doing back in the. That would be cool, Julian. If they revive that, that would be
It kind
cool.
of looked like basically like Left 4 Dead type thing. Like there's 4 people and like, you know, you have to explore the level, and it looked like it worked pretty well, but like they just didn't get the funding to finish the game, I think. But I don't know. This looks like it's gonna be something like there's too much money put into that trailer for that to be some side-scrolling bullshit.
It's
like,
going to be.
Yeah.
I don't. I
I'll
mean,
still
maybe
put money
they'll,
down on it.
maybe they'll be like a side part of it. But dude, like, why would they put?
This
any
isn't going to
effort-
be some like open world RPG something. Like it's going to be something small. Like
It's possible. It could be an open world game. I think there's money behind this, like more than like just for a mobile game. Like
I mean, you have to realize,
feel
yeah,
like-
the funding of both companies, Square Enix is not like a cheap fucking like like
No,
this is top of the dollar.
No,
shit,
everybody
so.
that's involved in this project got fucking buku money right now. Like Marvel, like I said, Marvel is Marvel. Crystal Dynamics, they making like bank with the Tomb Raider series right now.
Oh yeah.
Square Enix is
They make
fucking
Gex
Square Enix.
too.
And,
Yeah, get out Gex.
and I feel like fucking Marvel at this point, they don't want to dip their toes in that water. They're like, fuck this, let's cannonball, let's make some video game money. Like,
Plus, they need to like put their feet in the video game market because, like, when you see video games, comic book wise, it's mostly DC. You don't see a lot of Marvel video games nowadays.
because DC can actually make good games.
Oh,
That's not nice.
So that's the sad
God
thing.
forbid they make a good movie.
No,
That's not what we're talking about.
no, you know what? But just to move off, just one more quick point because Justin Zeri is actually in the call. Justin, what's going on?
Our residential foreman.
What's good?
No, what you actually think about this whole thing, the Square Enix Marvel deal?
I liked how they pranked everybody with, we got a big announcement tomorrow, and then they realized what it was. So it was just, that was the best thing was seeing those reactions. Just like, that's it? Some stupid game from Square Enix? But
Yeah,
I have
because
no
they
opinion.
post like a picture? Because I remember Trey showed me. I think it had the Kingdom Hearts logo on it, and it was just like Marvel and Square Enix. It was just like, what the fuck? People was just like, what the hell? Because that's what everybody was thinking. They was thinking that Marvel characters was going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. But yeah, they was kind of disappointed. So
Yeah, it's from the developers of Rise of the Tomb Raider and Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. So
Oh,
Crystal-
gee,
yeah, Crystal Dynamics. Yeah, I said
I
it. Crystal
doubt
Dynamics.
that's gonna be. I mean, I didn't know what they had made.
Yeah.
But dude, Crystal Dynamics has also made a lot of stuff. So, like, I don't think this is gonna be as big as you people are saying. Like, I think this is gonna be a small
What do you mean
project.
by you people?
You people, I was about to make.
yeah, I was just gonna say that.
All y'all racist.
Sorry, I
as
didn't know
fuck.
I was in the political correctness podcast.
That's
Okay,
every
I'll say
Wednesday.
racist joke in about 10 minutes. Don't worry.
No, you know, Allie, I don't know if you're back or not, because I know she was disappointed with Trey about this whole
Oh, here she
announcement.
goes to the Spanish again. God damn.
No, like Allie, like you was with Trey. You was kind of disappointed that it wasn't Kingdom Hearts involved, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I was curious to see if it was about Kingdom Hearts. I kind of had a feeling it wasn't, though. That's why I didn't really get really overly excited about it. Because honestly, I really don't want any Marvel characters in Kingdom Hearts. I feel like that's more of a like Disney property thing than having like Marvel or Star Wars characters just come in. It's just a little weird. So I wasn't too sad about it when I heard.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing, too, is like, people are freaking out about that Kingdom Hearts situation as well. I don't get it, but I also don't get the whole Marvel, like, excitement, too, because I don't think anyone really... I mean, dude, they just re-released Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate 3, or what, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's that weird subtitle it has? Like, Ultimate... Everything's Ultimate with them.
No, they released that, and plus Trey just picked up the other Kingdom Hearts 25.6 remake HD again.
God damn.
What the fuck, man?
I did just released another one.
Like
Crossover, rebound, all that good shit, bro. Buy it.
Rebound.
Electric Boogaloo, the final chapter.
Ultimate Edition tournament mode.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts
Co-op.
games, like iOS update.
Super X.
And then you guys go to Mortal Kombat, it's just Mortal Kombat X.
I'm still waiting for Super. I'm not Mortal Kombat 10, man. I'm still waiting for it.
Wait. That was all fucked up. What you just said, I don't know what the hell.
Oh,
I was
no,
talking
I
for
said-
Super Mortal Kombat, Super Duper 10
Super Mortal Kombat Ultimate Edition.
Brothers.
You know what?
That was the joke my mic just gave out.
But we can all at least agree that we are waiting for that Injustice too, because I know I am. I'm actually looking forward to it. Even though you're gonna pay $100 for a goddamn fucking game.
Well, actually,
So-
since we're talking
Yeah,
about
that's
video games,
Bullshit.
oh no, go ahead. Ellie.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay that much. It's like a special edition. Just get the regular. You still get the
But
game.
like the DLC characters, like
Yeah,
I don't know
get
if
the
it's gonna be
import
cheap
shit.
to do that or not. Like like
Yeah.
It's almost like you could wait.
Yeah, wait for it and it'll be cheaper.
that's what
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do.
Yeah, you know this is like a Warner Brothers game, right?
Just don't get it on PC. You'll be fine.
I want to bring up actually, since we're talking about video games, really quick. I know we're talking about a lot of news stuff, and I want to move on. Damn, you don't die now. I mean, I need you, Anthony. No, but Justin over here, he actually did a video game review, and I know Justin doesn't know I'm gonna bring this up, so hopefully he's like, oh fuck, what you got to bring this show for? No, but he was on oneofus.net, and I guess they had the show We Are Error. They do video game reviews.
Nice.
Yeah, and with Chris Cox, you guys remember him, Cyrus from Spill. But
Fuck yeah.
Justin reviewed with them the Walking Dead, Final Frontier, or not Final Frontier. What's this shit called again?
The Final Frontier.
I'm thinking like Star Trek or Star Wars. Some shit.
The final countdown.
Yeah,
The New Frontier.
the New Frontier. Yeah, horrible name by the way. But yeah, dude, and I gotta say, Justin, man, like I told you on a Facebook message, but you really did a fucking awesome job on this review, man. Like I didn't even know. I never watched We Are Error or listened to it or whatever. You're black as fuck, by the way.
Oh, wow.
I don't think he's there, no, but I like the reference of the title though. We Are Era, the fucking like Legend of Zelda reference. Isn't that Legend of Zelda reference? I am Era.
Exactly. I just like how I'm trying to get. This is the first time I've ever did that. Like, hey, I've been stalking you. Your shit's good. Like, super doing. He's like, pyong, got the fuck out of here.
Fuck you and your
There you
stalking,
go.
bitch.
No, there you go, Justin. There
All
he is.
right, no,
He's
Justin.
been coming in and out.
That's what she said.
Oh shit. Yeah, Justin, your shit's like, it's fucked up.
Hey, my computer's sick today.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
don't think it's just your computer. I think
Damn.
it's-
Yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll
And
talk
then
to
he's
you one
stuck in
day.
the Twilight Zone again.
Yeah, that's all
I'll talk to you one day.
good. Oh, that's unfortunate. Fucking,
talk to you one
but
day.
yeah, people, if you guys want to hear him without it fucking up, this review.
I don't want to hear him, man, because I bet you he just talks a bunch of shit, and I like that video game series. I was hoping to get into it with him over it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That Walking Dead shit, or Telltale, not Walking Dead. I won't talk shit about Walking Dead, but Telltale, they're fucking up, man. Like, they need to stop.
If they give you an episode where you can play as Negan, I'm gonna hear you bow down. Don't you lie to me.
Oh no, but I will. But like, I honestly, I won't buy it though. I'll probably just watch it on YouTube because literally,
I'll
like,
buy
that's the game.
Watch me play it. You know,
Yeah, you're playing half the game by doing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you know what? But I'm trying to move on to another question of the night that we have about myths, actually. Actually, myths. No, but the question of the night is actually what myths has been debunked many, many times, but people still believe it. And just to actually get you guys enough time to think, me and
All of
Alan,
them?
because I think you know what I'm going to bring up, Alan.
I think so.
Me and Alan, because we was actually having a conversation about 90s, and we was having like a whole little discussion about it. But apparently there's this website called The Flat Society where they discuss about how the Earth is still flat.
I've watched that before, yeah.
They have forums,
That's
they got like
wild.
libraries, and apparently when you go to the forums, they actually have like, I guess, text, like scientific text, like old text to support their claims that the Earth is flat, like using like weird, like it gets in depth, man. It's like a rabbit hole.
Like we checked it, like the same day, people are still posting.
Dude, what is up with Google Hangouts, bro? Like, okay, Alan, because you're not the only one, and I don't know what's going on, but leave and come right back. Yeah, because she's fucking up. But I, like, honestly, Justin, I don't even think it's Justin's fault. Like, something's happening, because I've been noticing, like, this thing's been fucking up this whole show. So, I don't know. I hope hopefully everything's cool. But yeah, like, dude, this website, like, if the whole flat Earth, like, argument doesn't tell you that these people are fucking stupid, this website is really fucked. Like, what is this?
And it wasn't like that too. Like when I was like getting the link for it, I was like, this wasn't like this, because when me and Alan checked it, it was actually fine. Like, what happened? Like, it broke. Like,
Maybe it's my computer. Maybe I need to just fucking.
No. It's like that too when I visit. Like anybody can visit it. The website is broken. But what was you saying, Alan?
No, I was gonna say, it still blows me away that there's a fucking shop there. There's like a fucking store. They haven't added anything yet, but the day they put a shirt on there, I am buying that.
The Earth is totally flat, man.
The internet is flat.
Oh man, dude.
like Alan, like GANJA, like when I seen this, it really let us know. Like when I seen this in the SpongeBob church that this apparently
I was about to bring that up.
Like it let
That
me
was
know that we can literally make that Sonic religion a reality.
We should do the
do
fast
that. We
one
should put
and
money
the
into
kindly
this now.
tales, the
Crazy.
vengeful knuckles,
It
and the
is a
holy
reality.
Sonic. Praise be
Have
you
you
all.
been in?
Wait, too many jokes.
No, I mean we literally rent out a church for like a weekend and just get a mascot, man. It'll be great.
No, what did you say, Mr. Adams?
I mean, if you go on DeviantArt, Sonic is pretty much a religion over there. Like,
he's not lying.
Go on Google and type in your name and then the hedgehog, and someone will make something. Like,
oh man,
it even had my name. Some Korean made a hedgehog of themselves. Like, oh, Daehan the hedgehog.
I got a perfect idea.
We did that. We did that during the bumpers, but go ahead, GANJA.
No, we got to get in touch with whoever's making these Korean photos of Sonic the Hedgehog, and we need to make one of all the crews as Sonic the Hedgehogs.
Oh my god, yes. Fuck yes.
No, but anybody else has an answer for the question? Like, what's a myth that people still believe, but it's been debunked, like a long time ago?
I got one.
Marcus, you said you got one?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think I got multiple ones since I work out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the obvious one, 8 glasses of water. No, you do not need that. You don't need it whatsoever. The whole theory is like just drink the thirst if you're thirsty, then stop going on Facebook. But if you're actually really thirsty, then just go drink water and you're fine with that. Was it organic or GMO? GMO is bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, GMO's complete bullshit. Anytime they try to go with all this organic stuff, it's complete bullshit. Everything's from the same thing almost all the time. I go for Kroger to get my food.
nutrition table as well.
Yeah, nutrition table is just like it's fucking wonky.
Ooh, Deja. He said, "What about religion?"
Yeah, let's talk about Islam real quick.
That is too fucking relevant right now. No.
I like how I've been gone all this time and we still make references from that one episode.
Yeah. That community will just run a joke for as long as it'll last. We're like Nintendo with jokes.
Oh, come on, man. Fuck you, dude.
It's the HD edition.
Yeah, one day we'll tell like that joke, but we'll put a hat on it with some eyeballs on it.
Creative.
Dude, that joke's gonna be going around Liberty City and shit, like jumping on fucking NPCs.
Just to bring up another myth too, because I'm gonna say I was the idiot that actually used to believe this, but like we only use like 30% of our brains and that shit. Like you actually told me, like a lot of people actually told me, about that. Like if we actually use 100% of our brain, it'll actually fry or whatever. Like
the thing is the whole myth is made by a bunch of morons that thought, oh, well, there's so much of our brain we don't understand. Maybe it's because we only use a small portion of it. No, it's because the quote-unquote, the other 90% is your autonomic nervous system, which is your heart beating, you going to the bathroom, you breathing, you blinking, all the shit you don't need to fucking control. If you were to control 100% of your brain, you would drop dead instantly. Because there's organs and there's fucking systems that your nervous system controls that would drop, that would just stop working.
Yo, whatever. I could just think about my liver doing its work. Whatever.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And then you see a hot girl go by. Wow, she's attractive. You're dead. Because you're focusing on the woman.
Liver, brain, heart. Shit.
No, somebody else said they had an answer for the question.
My favorite myth was, as a little kid, the moon is made out of cheese.
Oh yeah.
I believed that shit till like the age of 6 and 7. So I watched a CNN or history documentary about the moon. I was like, oh.
Like
don't worry, GANJA. If you get high enough, you'll believe that it's made of cheese.
Where did that myth come from anyway, though? Where did that myth come from? I always wondered the origins of that fucking myth. Like, why do we know if it's
the origin? But Wallace and Gromit did one of their shorts. Like when they go to the moon's actually made of cheese. Like they get out of the spaceship, they cut slices of the moon and start eating it on their crackers because they ran out of cheese.
So they decided to go to the moon.
That is a really weird, extreme way to go get cheese.
Why not? You gotta get cheese.
I just looked this up, by the way.
And the store's closed. What do you It's made of
not just cheese, but green cheese.
Green cheese.
Not even cottage cheese.
Man, this internet's fucked up, man.
Oh, it's because it looks like fucking brick cheese. That's why.
Green. Why is it green though? Like green makes
because it's space cheese, man. Space cheese is green.
Dude, that's a reference that like my mom has been making since I was like a little kid. Oh yeah, and the moon's made of green cheese. Be quiet, Julian. Like I remember that like it was yesterday.
And this is actually connected to the whole flat Earth thing. So basically, like,
are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Dude, it is.
Everything's connected, man.
Yeah.
Yo, scroll down.
It's canon.
The Earth is just a plate for the cheese.
How the fuck did that connect?
Dude, you guys see the Wikipedia? You guys see the Wikipedia page? I'm not fucking lying here. Like, I'm not trying to make a joke. Like, that shit's for real. Like,
I can't do like this. Would be like all the myths actually just start with this shit. Like,
Does the flat Earth talk about Bigfoot at one point?
The reason why we got alligators in the sewer is because the moonlight dances off because it's made of cheese. And the Earth is flat.
And it attracts crocodiles
to like
pipe. Oh my god!
It's
Guys, shut up! I got it. Every time you talk about this, I have to recalculate this on my big ass cartoonish chalkboard in the background. You're fucking up my theories, guys. Come on.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No, man. And my third myth, this one I heard as a little kid as well, that dogs can't look up.
What?
I've never.
Can't look up. Anyone who hasn't heard that before has not seen Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
No, I
Or,
heard
you
as
know,
a little kid that dogs physically can't look all the way up. Their necks don't go all the way up.
All the way up. Nothing can stop.
That's why you gotta sit down first.
Oh man, no. But I mean,
know that.
I'm just wondering, like, when we talk about myths, like, if this is all connected, like, man, I'm wondering, like, you know, where's Tupac hiding? Except, like, if you read this Wikipedia page, we'll find out, like,
man, he's paying rent. Don't stop talking
He's
about it
inside the green moon. That's
Yeah,
made
exactly.
And he's hanging out with Elvis.
and you just can't
And
see
Hitler.
the green moon
Michael
because
Jackson.
it's behind our real moon.
Yeah. Like somewhere.
That.
Man, that's just stupid. What the fuck? It's in chat.
Oh man!
Look at that dog look up.
What you mean?
Look, he's not looking all the way up.
What do you mean all the way up?
That dog is looking at the fucking green moon.
Oh man, but you know what? It's time to look all the way up on Flix-N-Chill, guys.
Oh, we shall.
Okay.
But before we continue that, I want to do a little update on your little anime thing.
Oh
'cause,
shit!
this is a big deal.
Look at you being professional.
Oh,
Ha!
Allie, I guess you're gonna be busy next Thursday, girl.
Slice of romance. Oh.
And you actually got time because we do it bi-weekly, so not next Thursday, but the following Thursday. I think the week of the 8th, I believe. I think February 8th is the next time we're going to do anime night, so it seems like Slice of Life is going to be there.
No, that's actually kind of cool, though. You know, I'm actually, I didn't think that this particular community would want to see like a romantic anime. So, hey, man, you guys are comfortable with what you like. That's cool.
Here's the funny thing about anime night. As somebody who's not a big fan of anime but loves hanging out with the anime nerds, a lot of people that go to anime night don't like anime, but they love making fun of it with a crowd of people that don't really like it. And it's one of the biggest enjoyments to hear people's reaction that don't watch a lot of anime, just see the most craziest shit Japan can come up with.
Oh yes.
Damn, Jet. I don't know if she was referring to you or no. She was like, "Yeah, you should join, bitch." I'm like, I don't know if that was directed towards
If it's to me, I got you,
Allie.
Jet. I like a little rough loving.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, did he join though last night? Like, you know, make it
No, I
sense,
think
biatch.
No, Jet was talking to you, Nick, or Allie. I don't know who's that reference.
She wasn't talking to me because I ain't no bitch. You ain't gonna talk to me like that
Oh,
shit. Nah,
shit.
I'm just playing. No, Jet, I'm sorry. I'm your bitch. I apologize. Yeah. No, but yeah. Anyway, what the fuck are you doing?
Throw it up. No, for Flix-N-Chill. I'm throwing it up for Flix-N-Chill.
All right, buddy. No, but Flix-N-Chill. Actually, I want you guys to go first. I'll save mine for last or in the middle or some shit. But Anthony, what you been doing
Actually,
today?
yeah, I actually go first. But aside from the whole animes, man, because we did watch a lot of interesting animes for anime night, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that was there, showing me some stuff. Like Ruthless had showed, let us watch Outlaw Star. That was actually kind of cool. Cedric had recommended the Big O, so it was like a lot of old school animes that was recommended, and it was actually a really good one too that Tay had recommended called Little Witch Academia, and I was actually curious about it, but it was pretty much anime Harry Potter So that was actually kind of cool. It's cute. It kind of reminded me of Steven Universe. Somebody else said it during the anime night. That was actually kind of cool. And Jet, I gotta give you a great heads up too, because she had recommended Prison School, and I thought that was a gay ass anime. But apparently, it's got a lot of more gross fan service than Mayhem. So that was actually kind of funny.
Wait, what show?
Yeah,
what
Prison
show?
School. Yeah, anime. But yeah, or Prison. Was it? Yeah, Prison School.
Prison high
I can't
school.
remember.
I think it was
can't
like
remember.
prison, like middle school.
I could be
prison
getting
high
Prison
school.
kindergarten.
I think
Like
it was
on its
prison
way to
school.
high school.
Honestly,
it's kindergarten edition.
Yeah, no, but but before you continue on, we also want to throw a shout out to God and Anthony's family for the anime action.
we gotta just watch one more.
One more. Oh,
One more.
Waiting for
Yeah, but me
Just
and
one
Alan
more.
finally sat down to watch Hacksaw Ridge because everybody was pumping it up. Everybody was saying it's actually really good. Actually, really good. It's okay. It's not the best and stuff like that. I will give the movie one thing. The war scenes in the movie are like really, really, really good. Like almost like Saving Private Ryan level. Like if not a little bit better, because they actually made me feel uncomfortable. Like Alan can attest to this. I was actually a little bit kind of crying during my scenes because I was like, this is really uncomfortable. Because I was like, holy shit, man. But that's what war is supposed to be like. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to make you cringe and be like, oh shit. But yeah, the makeup, the effects, when they just walked onto the battlefield, it was just like this sense of dread. Like, when will this war stop? Like, when will this war stop? Before the movie, it was cool. The characters were cool. Like they really didn't have a lot of character development. The one that you get most character development is actually like the main character himself, which is kind of funny because that actually hurts the love interest. Because me and Alan was watching it, just like, y'all only been knowing each other for like how long? Like only like 2 days or like a week, and then y'all get married. Like I don't know if time has passed or. What's going on here? I wish
we're not promised one more time to try.
One more.
So, and me and Alan kind of agreed that everything else around in the movie is actually really good. Like even Vince Vaughn is really great in this movie. Surprisingly,
he's in this shit.
He's good. He's actually really good because he plays.
That's what Ray Goodwin said.
Yeah, he plays like an army lieutenant or a general, and he's fucking amazing. Like you actually like, okay, how is this guy gonna be serious and yelling at troops and shit? But he's like. He's funny and he's actually threatening and stuff like that. So that's actually fucking awesome. Everything else like surrounding Andrew Garfield is good, but Andrew Garfield himself is just kind of like meh. You can take it or leave it. We thought his accent was a little cartoonish, but when you see at the actual end of the movie when they show the real guy, it's actually like they kind of nailed it. So I will give Mel Gibson this. He knows how to do action. He knows how to do war. And the movie, I say check it out for the sense of, you want to know all the Oscar movies. But if you can pass it, I would say pass it. It wasn't nothing like to shake a stick at. But Alan, any other points that I didn't mention?
Wow. With this being the Sabbath and all, I can't really talk about it. But for this movie, I'm going to make an exception.
Stay forward, Scup.
You actually did that really good, Alan.
Yeah, Alan really did a good job. Yeah,
he did a really good job.
Wow. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. So I asked God to give me the strength that I need to talk about this shitty movie.
Oh, man.
So it ain't shit.
This movie, I'm sorry, I'm going to stop the accent because this movie fucking sucks. Like, we were watching it, and the only character development this guy has is that he's religious. Like, that's all that he is. He's just a religious person. And
so his character is Jesus?
He might have, I honestly have expected Jesus to be helping with the fucking ropes as he's going through. He's that religious. This is a rated R Hallmark movie.
Oh.
Dang.
At least it was rated R, though. That's one thing I'll
That
give
sounds interesting. Rated R Hallmark movie? Hell yeah.
Justin Zero.
Oh man, I want to see my mom watch this.
Yeah, I want to watch this too.
Hallmark movies.
It's
like the thing that I noticed from the trailer is like, and I talked about this to you guys personally last night, but like the whole thing, like I feel like this movie is basically like John Cena in the war. Like this dude is so amazingly perfect, like in every way possible. Like he doesn't hit nobody, he saves everybody. He's in a war, I think he survives. I don't know, I didn't get spoiler alerted or anything, but like. It's just, this dude is so good, and this movie is all about him and telling you, yeah, like, this guy's incredible. And what if I don't like him? That means that everything about this guy fucking sucks, and I hate this motherfucker. Like, I just, every character's... Go ahead.
I actually sympathize with the character too, because like consider I'm a pacifist, so I understand his struggle. Like I don't even want to touch a gun. Like I get that. I totally get that, and they even explain that in the movie why he doesn't want to even like touch a firearm or even fire it. But it's just like I guess like the religious undertones. Like if you like really are non-religious, those could get a little bit heavy-handed because that's pretty much the central plot of the entire like movie is just like his beliefs, even though they're semi-religious, but it's just more about just him being that type of person. They even had a word for it, which I can't remember right now. Conscientious or something like that.
Conscientious objector.
Yeah, there, right there, and yeah, it's just Andrew Garfield's performance too. It's just like you can take it or leave it. But like I said, like, and I know Justin's just like, no, it's a great movie, and like, I don't know, that's subjective. But I would, like I said, the war scenes, check it out for that alone, because the war scenes are like some of the best war scenes I've seen in a while. Like they're really fucking well choreographed. The action, like I said, the makeup effects. That part of the movie is fucking amazing, even because like it made me feel uncomfortable. I haven't felt that uncomfortable like with war being put on the big screen since, like I said, Saving Private Ryan at the very beginning with D-Day and Grave of the Fireflies. Like those are the movies that actually literally made me feel uncomfortable with war.
One thing I will say too, that because I mean Adrian said something about like, no, that's how it was in real life and everything, like she was bringing up about this. But here's the thing too, I actually don't like his character like in real, like his real life character either, because it's like you have this belief that you can't shoot people, but meanwhile you're like you supposed to get my back. Like I'm getting shot at, fucking help me, like I'm gonna die. And like I know it's like this whole thing, like you know, like he has beliefs, like come on, dude, whatever. But it's like, dude, like I also have my beliefs too. Like I don't believe in cleaning toilets at a fucking grocery store, but like I do it to help my fellow coworker because someone's got to clean the shit off the floor. It's just like you're in a war, you do war shit. Like
and pretty much me and Nick are gonna beat him with a bar of soap.
And they bring that up in the movie though.
They literally beat his ass in the movie. You got to give him that. Like he got his ass beat. They was making it hard, so this
better.
They probably pile that they probably pile him or something.
No, yeah, they was like beating the fuck out of him when he was asleep. And like he was literally beating his ass, making it hard for him so he could leave because the army was saying the same thing, like you're a liability because you won't pick up a firearm. But he got like he got guts because he was just like, fuck y'all, I'm still gonna stay. So you gotta give
doing
him
it for the Lord.
The thing is, everything you guys are saying, like if you muted the main character throughout this entire movie but kept everything else going, this movie would be a lot better. But the problem is, all he does is he just spouts out religious bullshit, and that's all his character is. His character is just to spout out Bible verses and just continue going. Like, if you actually had some depth to him, this movie would be great, but there's no depth to the central character.
But there are people like that. Like, I haven't seen the movie or anything, but I know that there's people who are like that.
But he's one-dimensional.
Especially in the military.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, the religion isn't the part. It's like if you went and got a notepad and asked me to describe his character, I'd write one word: religion. He has no other motivations. He has no other backstory. He's one-dimensional. All he cares about is the Lord, and that's it.
And that's the thing too, is like when you say that, like, you know, there's people like that, you're absolutely right, but like that's why you should make a movie about someone interesting. You know, like there's also my neighbor who likes to play video games all day and doesn't leave his house and he's kind of chubby. I don't think they should make a movie about that and put it on the fucking movie theater screen and say, hey, you need to pay money to go see this shit. It's like, fuck you. Like the guy's boring. I know it's people like that, but this is a movie.
They actually, and just to get off of that, because I know Adrian is just in like fuming, like, what the fuck?
By the way, we've been challenged to a tag team wrestling match, so.
Yeah, I know, right? It's going to be Adrian and Justin versus me and Alan, so we're going to do that.
Wait, here comes the Undertaker! Nah, I'm just
We're not just picking on y'all. But kind of curious about that I watched was Justice League Dark. Me and Alan sat down and actually watched Justice League Dark because that finally had dropped. And this movie was also kind of meh. Like, let me sum this movie up. Like, because it like, granted, this movie is like meh, but it is a lot of stupid moments, like you would call like bullshit on. And I mean shit literally, because like in the movie, it's literally where Batman and the heroes in this movie get literally chased by like a shit monster. I'm not lying. I am not
awesome.
lying. I am not lying.
Another bullshit. They're getting chased by Monster.
My Monster? Is that his name?
No.
There's
Dude,
a movie. If you remember that episode of Let's Do This, they actually talked about a movie called Monster. That was about a shit monster.
Dude, this is
It was like one of those like low budget horror movies.
Wow.
No, but okay. I call a little bit bullshit. Not bullshit on you, because I mean you're about to explain it, but it's like
Me.
literally like, is it? Do they say he's like a sewer shit monster or like?
No,
is it,
no,
they're about-
They
it looks like
literally
shit?
show you.
Wait, you talking about me or
No, you, Anthony. Like, is he really
no.
like?
No, they show you. They show you. They like because like the whole movie's about magic. Like Justice League Dark. These are all the magical
shit.
Yeah, magical shit. But all the magical people in the DC universe. So you got Constantine. You got some other people I can't remember the name of right now. Like Zatanna. Zatanna's also in this movie.
Of course, you remember that name.
And this movie, yeah, of course. No, this movie actually makes me want more Constantine because out of the entire movie, Constantine was fucking awesome. Like he was like this asshole that everybody couldn't stand. It was like, this fucking guy. Like I love this guy. I love Constantine. I want more of him. But everything surrounding that, everything else, which is kind of like meh or beats by numbers, the villain is kind of meh. And like going back to the shit thing, it's this part where they're kind of.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, you found it! You found it! Yeah,
This
they
is
have like
fucking.
magic.
That motherfucker got stink lines.
Yeah, the magic, like this guy, so he can get Constantine and Zatanna. He summons like this shit monster out of the toilets. Like you see it come up from the toilets, and she's Batman.
Oh my god!
Like that. So I'm
It
like,
is monster.
man.
It's oh my god,
dude.
Still sounds better than Suicide Squad.
A tear went down my eye because man, Justice League. I mean, like animated cartoons. DC does. They do cartoons really well. They used to do them really, really well, but they just been getting
And then they made the Killing
bad
Joke.
and bad and bad and bad. But you know what, Alan? I gotta thank him because he cleansed my mouth after that. With I finally watched Batman. Wait, what?
Said he cleansed your mouth?
He cleansed
Oh
my
shit!
mouth. He cleansed my mouth, my eyes, because he sat me down and
My
actually watched
asshole.
Batman. No, but he sat me down. He probably watched Batman Bad Blood, which is actually really fucking good. That movie is actually like I would recommend that. Like, don't go see Justice League Dark. Like, if you want to, like I guess if you're curious. But Batman Bad Blood is a really good fucking movie. Because it's pretty much talking about the Bat family and other members that kind of join the Bat family. Like, you even get to learn about characters that hasn't been in DC animated movies before, like Batwoman, which is actually fucking cool. I actually want more Batwoman because she's fucking awesome. I might actually go back and start reading the comics. This movie is actually one of the movies where Damian Wayne is not a little shit. I don't want to choke the bitch.
He's not a shit monster.
But he's not a shit monster. No, but yeah, Damian was actually cool in this movie. And Talia, in the animated, it's kind of funny how they treat Talia al Ghul in the animated versus like the video games and other media because she really is a bitch in the animated series. Like I'm going back to like Mass of the Phantasm where you just like kill this motherfucker, shoot this motherfucker. But yeah, it's just like Jesus Christ, she is a bitch in this movie. But yeah, everything else surrounding the movie, like Batman Bad Blood, is really fucking great. Like it's a really great DC animated movie. So.
Now let's take a break from us and the host. Like anybody else, like Marcus Jones, Julian, Edward, anybody that wanna?
The fuck was the question?
No, just like anything that you've been watching, like streaming wise, like just
It's a series of unfortunate events. I got done watching that a couple days ago.
Well, don't die.
Wow.
He did have a series of unfortunate events.
Yo, Anthony, is he borrowing your camera? What the fuck is that?
He probably is, man. Wow. Yeah, but,
Dude, I love how
Eddie,
that happened right when you're talking like.
No, Eddie, like, is it
Camera
actually?
doesn't
That
like
was
that stuff.
perfect timing. But Eddie, is it actually really good? Like, I'm curious.
Yeah.
I want to watch it, but I'm scared.
It is. It's a lot better than the movie. I mean, it's a lot more fleshed out, and Neil Patrick Harris isn't a fucking retard like Jim Carrey was. It's kind of all off.
Oh, okay, there, guy. Yeah, I agree with your camera.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Camera's
like
like you.
Carrie. I was
Yeah.
counting off.
Camera's like you want to see a real unfortunate event. Bam.
Yeah, no shit.
Because that trailer looked awful. Like I was watching them, like these jokes are like MTV level. Like why?
Yeah, the trailer wasn't all that great.
But I mean, don't you guys expect this from like especially from Neil Patrick Harris? Like I mean, like he's a a cartoony-ish type of dude. Like
Yeah,
it's
but not from Netflix.
Yeah, I like Jim Carrey in the original movie. That's why I'm like curious about this one.
I think that movie had amazing production value and was really beautiful looking, and it's better than anything Tim Burton could wish to make. The thing
Or
that I
Nickelodeon
heard
these days.
about this is that there's a lot of really bad CGI that like
Oh God, it's
Yeah, it is.
awful.
There is.
that's the worst thing I've heard.
Allie, you watched it?
So, man, I'm sorry, but I just couldn't get past like the first 10 minutes of this. And this is coming from someone who is actually a fan of the books. I read the books and everything. I could not, like, oh my god, the CGI, it's horrendous. Like, it's really, like, the first 10 minutes of this show is just, like, unbelievable. Especially from Netflix, you expect, like, really good quality. Because even, like, in Stranger Things, you know, with the monster, like, yeah, of course it isn't, like, Transformers quality with the way the CGI is. But, I mean, hey, Nick, your CGI in your movie is good, all right? That's actually a compliment. But you know, like with the monster, it was passable. Plus, they used like shadowing, even if the budget wasn't that high. So it really worked with it, and it's just this one's just so like, oh, it's very bright, so you can see like how like little detail there is, and just like the animations, it's really bad. I'm kind of baffled how that got past the editing computers and everything, because it's just, I mean, I guess like some of the like the real sets are nice on it, but I just also honestly I wasn't feeling the way the writing was. I just felt like they focused a lot on Lemony Snicket at first, at least, and just like I don't know if it continues to be that way throughout the rest of the show. But I just felt like it was a little bit too heavy-handed, and it felt too much like, oh, this is really made for kids, so much so that I feel like adults can't get much enjoyment. But that's just me personally.
Yeah, but that's a shame though, man, because I actually really like Neil Patrick Harris, and there's not a lot of like really like energetic comedy guys nowadays, at least in my opinion. I mean, I know Julian and Justin, everybody can name some people. I'll be like, okay, you guys are right, but it's like, for me personally, no one stands out aside from Neil Patrick Harris, and yeah, so it just sucks that he's in something that's kind of bad. But yeah, I mean, I kind of want to like see Allie finish watching this so she can really have this fucking.
Man, maybe we'll do like a hangout soon. We'll just like watch.
Yeah, I'm curious about it because I love those books, and there's so much material to pull from there. Those characters are really fucking great, and Olaf is like a fucking actor's dream. So I don't see why all the performances wouldn't be spot on. Like I can look past bad effect. But if your story is not bringing it and like your dialogue sucks, I'm gone.
Netflix has always been bad with CG though. Like they've never been able to have a good CG stuff. Like in Orange Is the New Black, there's somebody with an amputated leg, and they show a scene of what his leg's supposed to look, and it's probably some of the worst CG you'll ever see. Same thing in the Punisher prison fight and Daredevil. So it's like that CG is kind of par for the course for Netflix.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I didn't that.
I did like the CG for that rocket launcher scene in Luke Cage, but go ahead.
No, I was gonna say my show is not really a Netflix show, but it's on Viceland. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but it's a website called Vice. They do a bunch of social documentaries. They do politics stuff like that, and they have their own TV network. The show's called Hate Thy Neighbor, and basically what they do is they have this comedian that goes around to all these different white supremacists, black supremacists, Asian supremacist groups, and he basically wants to figure out what their ideology is, how'd you come into this racist living, and basically just going around running into these different hate groups and just like trying to figure out what's up with them. And it's fucking hilarious because most of the blowback these races get are for people in their own race. Like you show in the trailer right now, Nick, that they were talking to the black supremacists, and the most people that were giving them shit were other black people.
Wow.
And same thing with the white racists. Like they were having a rally, and it was just like old white grandmothers just talking shit the whole time. Like, you fucking racist guy here. This town don't belong to you and shit like that. So it makes you feel bad that there's people out there, but also shows you there's a lot of pushback against these people still. So it's also, you get to see both sides, and it shows kind of like there's one dude they have on there. I think his name is Jack. He was a Klansman, and they show his fan life, and like the dude, like he's still racist, but you could tell that a lot of his ideas are because he was kind of like a social outcast, and this group gave him identity. And a lot of these guys are just looking for identities in their own lives, and they just use that and just take it to the extreme where they pretty much kick out anyone else that's not like them. And I think the show's really good. I saw 4 episodes right now, and they're still continuing on.
This is not one of those things too where this is kind of like you're supposed to feel sorry for the racist type of shit, is it?
No, they don't make you feel sorry, but they'll show you like, hey, these guys are people too. They got kids, They have some morality, but they're still fucking racist at the end of the day. So fuck them.
Yeah, no, because this sounds like a race version of Religulous, where like I fucking love Religulous, but sometimes I felt like Bill Maher was just trying to like egg people on. Like
that was the thing. He was very respectful. Like the host that you see there, the guy, That's one thing I liked about the show. He was never combative with any of the interviewers. It was just all informational. And then he has like his segments where he does stand up and he talks about them. And that's the only time he really talks like bad about them.
Yeah, and maybe
that's
it's.
Sorry, that's the guy who we need to talk about Islam with.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But no, man. Like, yeah, that does look kind of interesting. Now, how about you, Alan?
So now that everything's kind of going back and going to the second half of the start of the year, I mean, all the superhero shows or all my shows are coming back now. So that's kind of what I've been watching. Flash, DC Legends of Tomorrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Arrow. So they're back now in their full form. And I've been watching a lot more Supergirl. That show is still going on strong, which is really fucking surprising considering how bad season 1 is. So I really recommend, honestly, don't watch season 1. Just start with season 2, and you'll enjoy the hell out of it.
I think we need to hear more of that, of just starting on season 2, because man, Allie, like I'm trying to give Daredevil a chance, girl, but I want to go to season 2. Just let me go to season 2 already.
No, season 2 is really great.
Especially with the Kingpin stuff in it.
The Kingpin stuff is what season 1 is like the biggest part of it, but
That's the
And
thing.
it makes
like,
the
that's the thing, Nick. Like you say, you can't get past season 1, and you can't like get past like, oh, he can see, he can't see. You're not gonna like season 1, 2 either.
Well, no, I can get past that
just
particular plot point. I can get past that. I just can't get past how boring it is. Where it's just like that's literally all the show has. Is like every single piece of dialogue is always like trying to really push that in there. It was like, hey, by the way, he really cannot see, guys. Like, if you guys don't understand, it's he can't see. And then when he fights, it makes no difference. Like, I can see if he was like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? Like, I can see that, but the motherfucker's amazing. Like, Daredevil is incredible.
Surprised if you like season 2. Like, if you don't like season 1, because I actually think season 1 is better than season 2, in my opinion. But it's just the Punisher stuff is cool, but it's just like that's it. Like Pat, once you get past the Punisher shit, I bet you, Nick, you're gonna be like, yeah, fuck this show.
Nick, somebody who didn't watch the whole Daredevil episodes, just watch the fucking Punisher parts. You miss nothing.
Because that's the thing, like with Punisher, I actually like those movies, even the sequel with Wayne Knight, Newman from Seinfeld. I don't know if you guys know that.
That fucking movie's a piece of shit. How did you sit there?
No, it's kind of bad, but it's entertaining me. It's doing shit, like shit is happening on screen. I don't have to like hear this dialogue of why he's so amazing. It's like, no, like we can't give you a good explanation, so let's just fucking blow shit up. It's just, I don't need to be told why I should take the guy dressed in a fucking ridiculous outfit seriously. I won't take him seriously because he's fucking, look at him. Like, he's blind, he's fighting, fucking, it's hilarious.
You won't take him seriously in season 2 either.
Well, I know I won't take him seriously, but if there's a portion of that show that I will take seriously, Punisher, like, I know that's probably a ridiculous story too. I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure
it's actually really well done.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's good news for me. But like, even if it was bad, I'm used to it. It's something I've grown up being into. So it's like, if there's just a portion I'm into, like even with season 1, like if there was like more, it's just something. It's like I can give it a chance. Like Luke Cage at least had the fucking main enemy. What's his name? Cottonmouth. And Cottonmouth was like, you know what? This is helping me get through this. But then they kill him. I'm like, fuck. Like he was the good thing about the show.
Yeah, exactly. And people, because I see y'all recommending shows and stuff y'all been watching, because I know some of y'all don't like to get in the call, but I can still recommend stuff in the chat, because I'm actually looking, because I know Christian Maul has said Sneaky Pete, which I actually been looking at trailers about.
I've heard that's really good.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like, I'm actually curious. I might actually have to check that out.
It's an Amazon movie too, by the way.
Oh, it's the Amazon movie. I thought it was a TV show. Okay, because I know it has Bryan
I think it's a TV
Cranston
show.
in it.
No, yeah, it's just on Amazon.
Okay, so I think it has Bryan Cranston playing a villain, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's producing.
Yeah, he's producing it. Okay, so that actually got me curious already. Like Bryan Cranston's fucking in it, so I'm actually curious.
Now, how many people in here actually have Amazon Instant Video?
Me.
I have Amazon Prime. I don't know if that's counted.
Yeah, that
counts.
You get a free Amazon Instant Video when you do Prime.
Yeah, you guys should really start giving that more of a chance. I feel like Amazon Instant Video is earning my membership more than Netflix is usually. Like, I really.
What shows would you recommend for me, Nick?
Well, I'm not into like what they do, like that's brand new. I mean, I'm not like that with anything. Even Hulu and Netflix, I don't like what they do. That's like just their company. But it's just like they have like a lot of old movies in there, like horror movies. Like if you wanna, I'm a big horror buff, so like when I go watch movies I grew up with, Amazon always has them. Netflix has like this fucking mockbuster movie.
Yeah, Netflix is horrible with horror movies.
Yeah, Netflix is horrible with movies, honestly.
Yeah, like, I'm sure.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm sure the originals are fine, and plus Netflix is the most popular. So if I need to like watch something for the show or whatever, I always go to Netflix, obviously. But it's like Amazon gives me shit that I literally just want to sit there and watch. It's just
GANJA, I hear that Transparent is like one of the best things on there.
Yeah, it's won a lot of awards.
It's the guy who was the dad in Arrested Development, the bald guy, like not whatever his name is, but he's a transgender like woman. It's supposed to be really great.
No, but
I don't know if I can sit through that.
It's a comedy though, man. You might like it. Who knows?
I'll give it an episode.
I heard Mozart in the Jungle is pretty good too.
That sounds
in the
so made up.
jungle, the Mozart jungle.
No, since
It's about music.
The composer sleeps tonight.
Since you're saying that, Allie, what about you? Other shows? Any other shows?
Yeah. So this is something that's been out for a while, but I found Anna Karenina on Netflix, and I was like, I never watched this. Why not? I've got time. So yeah, I watched that, and I actually really liked it. I won't say that's like one of my favorite movies ever or anything, but like I really appreciate just the production value. I think it's really interesting the way they shot everything like it's on a stage set. I will say that I didn't feel really connected with any of the characters though. Like I wasn't incredibly invested. I didn't feel like they were developed in a way that really truly like made you care. But I just really appreciated just the filmmaking and just the costume design and like I said, the set design. So yeah, this is definitely something if you really love visual, like a really cool visual style, definitely check it out.
This show has the best mustaches, man. Jesus Christ.
It's a movie. But oh yeah, man, Aaron Taylor Johnson, I'm like, that guy is actually really dreamy. Like his eyes are just like piercing blue, and like I think he's a very underrated actor also. Like he's just, I think he's really good in like everything he's in.
Except Godzilla, he was the worst part.
Okay, except for that movie then. Yeah, Alicia Vikander's in it. Yeah, she has blonde hair, and I'm like, nah, she looks better with darker hair. But anyway, also next, the other show that's new, it's on HBO right now, is The Young Pope that I've been watching. Yeah, that one has Jude Law and Diane Keaton in it, and it's good. Like I'm really interested in it. I'm trying to still like give it some time to kind of get going because I just feel like it's a little. I don't really understand why they made a show about this. I don't know. Like I have to kind of watch to see like for the characters to grow a little bit more. I think Jude Law is really excellent in it. But so far it's just like all I really know about the show really right now is that like okay, there's a pope. He's American. He's like one of the youngest ever put into the Vatican, and like he's not a traditional pope, so like he's just very isolated. He doesn't want to be among the people. Actually, he specifically said that like I really want to be invisible. I really want people to think like I'm kind of like God in itself, that you don't ever see me. So it's very
because he's dressed up like he wants that attention though.
Exactly, that's what I thought the whole show was about. I honestly thought it was going to be a Borgia in like today's time, but it's actually quite different than that, and I'm interested in it. I think it's a really well shot and well made television show, and I would definitely recommend it. But it's definitely a slow burn. It's not
slower
something
than The Crown.
Yeah, I think I would say so. I think The Crown will grab you more than The Young Pope will at times.
Well, that's not a good sign.
I mean, it depends. Like, you might like it because, Nick, you're into Borgia, so who knows? But it's definitely something to watch and give a chance because I think it's good.
I like how Robert Englund is in this movie. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's really from what I've seen. They barely showed him, but like the first thing they show him of, like in the show, I'm like, dang, okay, we're going there.
Wait, is he Robert Englund? Seriously?
No, he's not Robert. No, what am I talking about?
That's what I'm saying. No,
I am so confused. What's going on?
No,
he looks like someone else who's in the show. I can't think of his name, but
all right.
Yeah, but
so the Pope is having nightmares. What?
Yeah, exactly.
No shit,
man.
Just
this show has like the weirdest start.
Let the fight begin.
Oh hey.
Oh,
Hey.
Hello again.
I got my shirt on, bitch.
Alex.
He's coming to fight. He's coming.
I'm gonna get my gloves. Hold on there. I'm gonna tip up my hands. No.
Just quick counterpoints to what we were saying about Hacksaw Ridge, just to get another opinion.
Just one more.
Oh, I mean,
Thank you. That's great.
That was amazing.
Correct.
Dang it! I had soda, and my mother almost like spit it back out.
Wow.
Eddie, that shit's gonna be a steamer on the videos, bro. God damn.
One more.
One
Just
power.
one more.
One more opinion. One more opinion.
I'll go take it away, Justin.
I don't want to derail the entire conversation. I just think that
Too late.
people were saying that.
Oh, no, that's
Someone else just
I'm
shut
so
up. Here we
sorry.
go. Move on. Someone else talk about Netflix.
I'm sorry.
I was just fucking with you, because I'm really curious too, man.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
I feel like, yes, it's not deep, but I feel like you still have a lot of character because he is based on a real historical figure that you feel like you understand his motivations. You understand that he has a certain urge to protect while also wanting to be, religious. He doesn't want to fight, but he also knows that being responsible is one of his duties. He has a lot of these different dimensions to him. They're just very simplified. He's not, it's one of those things where it's more of the performance rather than the character itself. Because I will say, the one thing that's not great about Hacksaw is the writing. The writing is very bare bones. But I feel like the way it's directed and performed is what makes up for it. Because that's what Mel Gibson does. Mel Gibson directs and acts, gets actors to work really well. Scripts are kind of the secondary things for him. So I don't know. I feel like the movie is also not that heavy-handed with religion. It's more saying that this is his convictions. You don't have to be religious to enjoy it. It's a study of the character who happens to also be religious.
So wait, so this is not a faith movie? A faith-based movie?
No.
No.
Oh.
That's the thing.
Yeah, well,
But that's what I'm saying. It's not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Justin. Go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was just saying. Yeah, no, it's not a faith-based movie because it's not trying to make you believe in God. It's just saying this guy's religious and he had his convictions that helped save a bunch of people's lives.
Okay, well then that makes sense because I thought it was a faith-based movie as we were talking about it, so that's why I was kind of like, okay, we shouldn't go into it thinking that it's going to give us too much because it's a faith-based movie. But if it's not, then I guess Justin was trying to win us a little bit, but that pissed me off even more. I can forgive a faith-based movie of being shitty, but if it's not. Motherfucker, fuck this movie.
Dude, this might as well be a faith. The only reason it's not a faith-based movie is because it's so hard R. If this shit was PG-13, this would be a faith-based movie in a second.
Probably.
I don't agree personally.
That's the thing. It's take the religious overtones because I was trying to watch this movie without it, and it'd be kind of hard to take it out of it because it kind of builds up the plot of the movie. So it's just it's there.
Yeah. It's part of his character. That's a defining trait is his religion. That's the thing.
And the movie had the pride and the balls to actually make it rated R. They didn't have to go rated R. They did.
No, that war scene.
Yeah, but a lot of the war scenes just felt like they were there just because it's a war and we need to do something in the meantime. It didn't feel organic.
Well, since you guys are actually fine about this, I want to talk about this particular thing. Yes, Box, both you guys. No, I just watched a documentary on Netflix recently. People don't talk about documentaries enough, but man, dude, this fucking show, Champs, or it's not a show, it's just a documentary. But Champs is so fucking good. Anyone who's not even into boxing or whatever, you should check it out. It just talks about how shitty boxers have it, and how they even talk about the whole why is rap culture, hip hop culture so part of boxing, and etc. And it's because you have to fight your way to do anything in fucking life. It sucks. They really go really deep into living poorly and that shitty lower class way of doing things, and how that's why boxing is still extremely prevalent and relevant in poor culture and just poor neighborhoods, etc. Because that's all people fucking have. And I really love that documentary. And honestly, it shows my favorite fighters Evander, Holyfield, and Mike Tyson and everything, just to see them not try to sell a fucking fight. They're actually talking like human beings. I think that's pretty cool. And one thing I watched Raising Hope, but I'm not even going to show that because it's just, everyone knows Raising Hope, great fucking show. I love that show. But this is a big one for me though. Jim Gaffigan's Mr. Universe. Now, I love stand-up comedy very, very, very much. And I was in the mood to watch this because Bill Burr is actually going to come out with a new stand-up show, I think next week on Netflix. This fucking thing, I don't know how this dude has 8 or 9 stand-up comedy specials on Netflix, dude. I don't know if you guys see this, but he's all over Netflix. I don't know what deal he has.
I think I've seen this one.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Fargo too.
That's the thing, Nick. A lot of these companies now, especially Netflix or Amazon, what they're doing is basically with a lot of these HBO and I forgot what the other channel was. They used to show porn as well at night. Cinemax.
Not Comedy Central.
No, not Comedy Central. Cinemax and HBO. Remember how they used to play a lot of the
Comedy
stand-ups?
Bang Bang. Nah, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know how they used to
That was
always play like
horrible.
the old dirty stand-ups, like Richard Pryor, Dave
Sucks.
Chappelle when he was coming up, Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what Netflix is doing right now. They're trying to get a lot of comedy fans because I think after Joe Rogan and a few other people made their first stand-up premieres on Netflix, it just blew up for people that love comedy. So now they're just bringing in a lot of people and just making their own original stand-ups. I don't know if you listen to the Joe Rogan Experience as well, don't you?
Oh yeah, I love that fucking show.
So you heard a couple of the comics say that Netflix has approached them personally to get their own stand-up up there so they have their original material.
Oh yeah, like I mean, dude, especially with Sarah Silverman, like when she first started putting her stand-up specials on there, and fucking what's her name, the girl who fucks a lot of people,
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer, yes. That is unfortunate for her. Goddamn, girl who fucks a lot of people. Oh, Amy Schumer, that's her. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a defining trait.
I know. I'm not saying bad. I want to step in line.
It seems like that's what a lot of stand-up comedians are doing to, like, rejuvenate their careers. Because I know Chris Tucker went to Netflix, and I know, like, I think Kevin Hart signed up for a deal for Netflix
Isn't
too.
Dave Chappelle coming back on Netflix?
I want to say, I hope so.
yes,
I hope
yes.
that's actually pretty true because that
And
motherfucker
Jerry
needs to
Seinfeld.
come back.
Yeah, he signed like a like $60 million deal. The same thing that not Comcast, Comedy Central was going to pay them.
Okay, so yeah, that's cool. Like they go to those streaming services just to rejuvenate their career. Like, to be honest with you guys, and nobody probably gives a shit but me, but I wouldn't mind seeing like a Carrot Top special on Netflix.
Shut
Because
up.
I fucking love Carrot Top. I love
Carrot
it.
Top's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, a lot of people love to hate on Carrot Top. One of those comedians that love people shit on. He's actually got some good material.
No, I love Carrot Top. He's fucking awesome.
Yo, the last time I saw his dumbass, he was literally like the worst part of the show. And I know that this is like a lame example, but the roast of Flavor Flav, everyone they got was fucking amazing. And then Carrot Top comes up there because Flavor Flav's crazy ass likes him, and it's like, hold on, let me just put a cinder block on the brakes and like, that shit was
Probably did bring one.
That's the
He
thing.
thought he was Gallagher.
That's the one thing, man. Like someone that's just like no one talks about me enough, but Jeff Ross, the guy who's always on every single comedy roast. Like I think he's like the roast guy now. He is so fucking awesome. Like if you guys ever want to like come on and talk shit to me or talk shit on the Midnight Chat or whatever, watch Jeff Ross. That dude has the fucking like bust your balls, like what do you call that? Like the clay or like just how you do it. The formula. There you go.
The formula.
Yeah, the formula. He has the formula down packed. Like that dude is fucking incredible.
Wow. All right. Yeah, so no, that's actually damn. That's no, but yeah, I'm actually looking forward to like Netflix and what they do with those comedians and stuff like that. But I think we about to wrap this shit up because we've been on for a long ass time, Nick.
Actually, we've been on for about 2 hours and 5 minutes.
No, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Oh, okay, so not that long.
No, go ahead, Marcus. What's up?
I haven't really been watching like any like shows per se, but I've been on.
What?
What the fuck?
Someone will be back momentarily.
Bring back my Mexican.
Get shot or something? What happened, man?
Unfriended shit going on here?
He got pulled away.
I heard you, Eddie. Like it was unfriended. People started dying one by one. The call.
Somebody put their hand in a blender.
It's what I know it.
No, that wasn't me.
He fell into a giant trap.
What happened? I'm so
No, because that boy goes, no, can I get mine? Yeah, sure. I haven't been watching those shows. Like, man, I like some soup.
I can't believe you laughed so hard.
Marcus Jones, go ahead, man.
Go ahead,
Poor Marcus.
Okay. Well, as I was saying, I've been watching like TV shows, but I've been watching YouTube series before. One in particular that I like the most is this thing called School of Life. And School of Life is essentially it's a good YouTube series about topics between authors, like psychology. A lot of the times it's mainly about like a self-evaluation type of thing. One of the interesting videos I saw is like it asks if we are being too materialistic, and it's pretty interesting because it does ask the question like, okay, do you buy this for a reason? Do you buy this certain thing for a reason, or you're just buying this because you're being self-indulgent of what you want? And it is the kind of a really fascinating series to kind of dive into to really kind of be honest with yourself as an individual.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Like,
like you say that, and Marcus, like Jones, like since it seems like you like that type of stuff, I would recommend PBS Kids Idea Channel, where they kind of go over like existential kind of questions like that. Like, can AI make art? Like, is it technically be art if AI created it, or is it like are we making the art because we're going through the AI and those type of questions? So I would recommend checking out that too. And speaking of YouTube, like if anybody's into video game development or game design, I would recommend Marcus Brown Game Maker's Toolkit, where they talk about video game design. Like he recently had a video where he's talking about how these games, like puzzles in games, aren't really just puzzles, but they're just problem solving, because they're actual puzzles are kind of games that actually really solve problems, real world problems. Like he was playing this one game where they make like you have to make an assembly line, and you got to use this assembly line to like make these robots or something like that. And it's like no set way or rhyme or reason to actually make it. It's like no specific way you have to do it. You actually have to figure out the solution on your own. And there's multiple ways you can figure out the solution. And that's actually really puzzles. That's real puzzles. So yeah, I recommend checking them out. He's really cool.
Yeah. No, but anybody else before you get going?
I got one quick one.
Okay, sure.
So, despite my better judgment, I decided to start watching Gotham again.
You whore.
I figured I have so much good TV to watch. I need to watch something bad to even it out. So I checked out the first episode. It's not a horrible train wreck. It's just boring. So it's a step up.
Damn.
Not even the Joker's cool.
I haven't gone that far yet.
Yeah, no, and I'm kind of curious what they're gonna do with that too. Gotham, like I said, when I first saw it, that's the one show that I don't have anything negative to say as far as comic book shows go. No, yeah, I watched the first 3 episodes, and granted, I mean, if you ask me like, hey, what was your favorite part? I'm like, well, I don't really have one. Like, it wasn't that great, but it's like, it didn't piss me off. It was like, there's this world, I'm trying to get into the world, it's fucking, it's welcoming in. It's just like, hey man, like there's this universe. Like, dude, that's why like DC movies are so easier for me to digest instead of Marvel. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just some fanboyism in me that I just don't know exists, and it's there. So, I don't know. But Anthony, it's time for the bullshit and the good times, because you want to get the fuck out.
I need to talk about this because I haven't really talked about it to anyone. I saw fucking La La Land. Holy shit. Who saw this?
I did.
Okay.
Really? Oh, shoot.
I've seen you on like Facebook, Julian, say like the characters, the music, like all of it. Just like you was like, it's beautiful. You can even give it a rating because you was just like, it's so
man. I mean, I do give it a rating. I give it a solid 12 out of 5. Man, man, to say that the movie's perfect is like, it's insulting to other movies that like are also great, because like this movie achieves what it wants to do in a fucking original way. Like I was so fucking worried I was going to hate this movie because I despise the artist. Like maybe I need to go rewatch it again, but I really didn't like that movie. And I was worried that this was going to just be like 2.5 hours of jerking off to Singing in the Rain. It's like, oh, don't you remember Singing in the Rain? Like, oh, don't you want a handy? It's like, no, I don't. No,
could be rating something.
But like what I ended up getting was just like not even 5 minutes in, like I started like crying, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like it was just the sound and like the acting that was brought with like this beautiful dancing and the camera work. Like it was just fucking stupendous. Like if you can see this in theaters, do not miss it. Like this shit is meant to be seen on the big screen. Like, oh my God, I want to do a spoiler talk of it. Shit's deep. Like, I fucking loved it. Like, Ryan Gosling was okay, but Emma Stone, Oscar.
No, and if you're not stupid, don't bother wasting money on a musical and go see a real movie.
Oh, no, don't do that.
You and all those people.
No,
damn!
What the
thing
fuck?
about this movie?
Justin was on Facebook calling people out. He like, man, fuck all of you guys. Y'all
I hate you. I don't know you. I hate you.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I hate musical before they were popular to hate.
Hipster.
No, but I'm just saying, like, the trend was more that the instant something becomes popular, that's when everyone's like, oh, well, I didn't like that movie anyways. It's like, that was 2 months ago when the movie came out, and now suddenly it's a problem.
But Justin,
I'm just saying, it's something to talk about the trailer.
No. That's the only thing I disagree with you because, Justin, you and your people, you and the cinephiles do the same shit when a movie isn't amazing, like Batman vs. Superman or Suicide
No,
Squad.
but we're there day one. We're there day one. These people are there 3 months afterwards.
Okay, I can understand that. I can actually.
You're gonna give me an aneurysm, Nick, comparing La La Land to fucking DC.
Okay, well, don't
Man,
let the
it's just
fanboys
none of
get
them are me. Y'all just-
That's the show for tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, that's.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Ganja. Thank you, Julian. Thank you,
thank
Justin.
you.
Thank you, Marcus.
Legitimately, Allie, you're the MVP dude. Yeah.
Dance away. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes, people, thank you for watching.
Nick, stop, pause. I just wanted to put this out there for the chat. Like I said, just repeating it. We checked the polls. We're gonna do slice of life and slash romance for people that didn't hear that. We're gonna be doing that and just slice of life romance. I guess that won, so I guess we're gonna be doing that. The polls is over after this goes off the air. And also one more thing, like we don't have enough time to talk about this on the extra show, so we can probably talk about it in the after hours. But I want you guys to recommend me some good indie games or video games, period, but mostly indie games because I'm a bitch for indie games. So post them in the chat. Tell me about them in the after hours because I actually finally got a chance to play Skullgirls. That fucking art is beautiful. Let's go.
All right, go ahead, man. Do your spiel, brother.
No, yeah, good shit, bull times. Fuck everybody. Nah, on 3, folks. 1, 2, 3.
Attack!
Attack!
And attack each other over fucking movies.